Banger.
What is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I could dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, us New Yorkers, we don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels. And he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy, and, you know, you got the big red machine. Who wants to fight him? And Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroyed thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. I got you. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I was That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick. It was
and he's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but he
there he goes.
Oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were in the tape.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit, right?
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is fucking Thursday night. You know what that means? It's Wrestling with Knuckleheads. Do not adjust your channel. Horch is in the building. What's going on, Horch?
Yeah.
What's going on, players?
What did you do, Ray? Special guest appearance on a Thursday.
That's right, because Ray decided he's better off going to watch a movie than coming to work and talking about wrestling.
You know what? I think he's still going through some things, man.
He might be going through some things. I'm gonna have to.
You have to take over, man.
I'm gonna have to take over. That's it. That's it.
Take over, man.
I'm gonna have to take over like a Jehovah's Witness, and that's it. It's over for Ray.
Man, I thought he was turning the corner, man.
I did too. But you know something? Very disappointing, Ray. Very disappointing. But it's all right though. You got us. We here. We live and in living color. Saturday is Janelle's birthday.
Of his transgressions, now he definitely has to be put through a table.
Word. A couple tables. A flaming Oreo cookie Lego table. We just gonna eat the Oreos. He ain't gonna go through them. Fuck it.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, that's a weird combination, but whatever.
Word. He's a weird guy, Fred.
Hey, man. Listen,
Shit.
as long as he's not going through so many things, all right, you know what I'm saying?
I hear that. Going going through 2-3 tables should be enough to help him get through what he's going through.
That's right.
Right, shit. Yo, Saturday is Janelle's birthday. Happy birthday. My man's gonna get a Range Rover? Oh shit.
Hey.
Shit, we always start off hot in this motherfucker. But shit, man.
You know, I know I'm a little bit old, but as I said, we say not old back in the days. Ballin'.
That's right. That's right, man. Getting a Range Rover. He said we stay fly, no lie. You know it. Bullet. Shit. And while my man's getting a Range Rover, Tyson right. Ray's being raced for not showing up. It's because we had a special guest kangaroo coming up today, and the kangaroo felt bad that Ray didn't show up, but he's not coming. That's fucked.
God, wait, we lost the kangaroo because of Ray?
Because of Ray.
Damn it, Ray.
You see? Ray costing us everything in this motherfucker. Besides, though, we still got The Rock. Arch, we got The Rock. How do you feel about The Rock coming? I don't know. The WWE does. We got, as fans, we got The Rock coming back to lay something down because people are talking about he ain't gonna come back until fucking WrestleMania. Bro. This is a long way away, WrestleMania.
I'm gonna be truthful, and I'm hoping I'm not the only one that feels this way. Can we just move on from this motherfucker? Like, I don't think we need him in the storyline. Because what's going to happen? You know, Roman Reigns dethrones fucking Solo, and then now he has to fight The Rock for the ultimate fucking tribal chiefdom of the bloodline.
Yeah. Because he may be the tribal chief. He may be the original chief, but he's got to fight the final boss in order to get to the final place and listen to the final countdown.
I was like, come on, dude. Look, I get it. The Rock is still brolic. You know, it's because he's still doing them, probably still doing them roids or whatever he's doing. Like, I get it. But, you know, as my man Krillz would say, yo, we done with the 90s.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let these cats do their shit. You don't need The Rock.
You know what my issue with The Rock is? He gets to do shit that no one else gets to do. And it's not like that.
He's part of the TKO fucking board of directors.
That's my issue. It's not like the shit that he does is like talent, like Ricochet, where he can do 58 flips and no one else can. He just goes out there and curses. Like, yeah, The Rock is a ball of charisma, but you're telling me that if you didn't allow, like, if someone else on that roster was able to curse as much as The Rock did, he wouldn't be given a good interview. He wouldn't be
exactly my point. My man, not for nothing. This is very reminiscent of fucking Eric Bischoff back in the NWO days. You know what I'm saying? He was the boss.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So technically, unless somebody else above him stepped in, he could do whatever he want. Rock is part of the board of directors for TKO or whatever. He can literally do whatever the fuck he want. My man, we do not need you in the storyline. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it especially 2 years after the shit was supposed to happen. You know, because everybody wanted Roman Reigns versus The Rock when it was hot. Now, like,
I mean, to tell you the truth, it would be hot now simply because Roman is back and he's officially back as a face, not a heel. At least that's how everybody see him. To me, you know what I'm saying? He's more of the anti-hero because, you know, he's just coming back to take his fucking place back. So once he takes his place back, who's to say he's not going to go back to the old Roman?
That's the thing. I think Roman is in a situation where he can play both sides against the middle.
Right.
He can be a heel and a face.
Why can't we push the new stars? My man, this family is huge. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Tongue of Loa and Tongue of Ball, whatever. I'm sorry, Haku, if you're listening to this, please don't kill me. But they suck. My man, they got one of them looking like a fucking hyena, and the other one, and then the other one's fucking. They have him looking like Bot City.
Yeah, my man is low blowing and uppercutting somebody at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? And like, truthfully, you can see the difference between the original Bloodline, where you had Jimmy and Jay, and even Sammy, who the only thing that you can say is that Sammy was able to get these niggas to break character, because he even got Solo to break character.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Laughing on fucking TV when they're supposed to be serious. Sammy's a funny dude. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm.
But my man, you have these other guys that you brought in to be, more meaner than the original Bloodline, and one looks like a hyena, the other one looks like a fucking like Bot City, USA, and then you got the savior in Jacob Fatu. Because I'm sorry, Solo, to me, give Solo maybe 2 more years, and he will be better, or at least he should be better than he is now. Because there's still some stuff that he does that I'm like, my man, you kind of fucked up there. You know what I'm saying? Like when he does his Samoan spike, like my man, look how you do it, and then look how my man, who passed away, Umaga used to do it. Like when Umaga did it, like even though you knew that shit was fake, that shit looked
like it hurt.
That shit looked like on point.
Yeah.
My man, Solo, you do it, and I'm like, nah, you missed your spot, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, right. Rest in peace to Umaga. Gone way too early.
Word. And good for you, Hassan. He got his mom happy birthday card earlier today. Hopefully she likes that shit. Happy birthday to your mom too. I believe it's this weekend.
Yep. Happy birthday to mama. Always happy birthday to mama.
That's right. Shit.
But dude, it's like, if it wasn't for Jacob Fatu, everybody would be laughing at this Bloodline.
100%. 100%. Even they'll be laughing at Solo, because as much as Solo was supposed to be the next tribal chief, he came in looking like Suge Knight, and everything was good. But what fucked him up the most was the fact that the Guerrillas of War were patsies. Like, they lost as soon as they got together. He lost every chance that he got getting Cody Rhodes, the title shot with Cody Rhodes. They lost the 6-man tag. They lost fucking.
And I get to that, but that's WWE booking. You don't bring these guys and you call them fucking the Wolves or whatever, and then you have them lose.
Yeah,
that's just bad booking. But my problem with that is, up until they got rid of Heyman, like, Heyman was fucking awesome. And even in that last one, where he said, "You're not my tribal chief."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After they put Heyman through the table, what Solo needed to do was find himself another mouthpiece. The WWE needed to give Solo a mouthpiece. I'm sorry, Solo is not good on the mic.
Yeah, and also what helped Solo out a lot was the fact that Paul Heyman was afraid of him. Paul Heyman was terrified of Solo. No one is terrified of Solo. Everybody's afraid of Jacob Fatu now.
Right, but that's because my man Heyman is amazing at storytelling. Not only is he an amazing wrestling mind, my man, he is amazing at telling a story just with his facial expressions.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And like I say, you can't replace a Heyman for a Solo, but what you could do is you can bring somebody meaner, slicker, you know what I'm saying, and a little bit younger than Heyman. You know what I'm saying? Like when Heyman told him, "You're not my tribal chief," Solo, the play should have been Solo saying, "I know I'm not your tribal chief." You know what I'm saying? That's why you're not my what they
wise man.
That's why you're not my wise man. I said I have a wise man who's been telling me, who's been helping me realize your lies, and then that's you introduce fucking Solo's wise man. You know what I'm saying? And it should be like somebody like from Heyman's past. You know what I'm saying? So that way you get Heyman's facial expression like, what the fuck? And then you put Heyman through the table. But guess what? Now you've given Solo another mouthpiece until he can actually speak. Solo still needs a lot of work on the mic. Sorry.
Yeah. The one thing that he needs help with is his bass in his voice, because you can't tell when he's mad when he's talking. The thing about Roman is that he slowed down his speech a lot. He started speaking a little bit more aggressively, and then when he needed to, he'll scream at you out of nowhere.
Right.
So it's almost like there's a little bit of unstableness, but because he's also a bad motherfucker and he walks around like he fuck anybody up, and the fact that the Usos and Paul Heyman were not fucking with him, they were like, "Yo, when this guy gets mad, nah, we ain't fucking with this nigga. Yo, turn around, don't look at the nigga, let him be." That's what made him look big. When Solo's sitting there and you got the hyena behind him, you got the other guy that don't know what the fuck's happening, and then you got Jacob Fatu.
Who he reminds me of? Remember Thundercats?
Yeah.
You my man Sly? I mean Jackal Man? Yeah, Sly.
Yeah.
The fucking the Jackal. That's who he reminds me of. Always fucking laughing like, my man, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Or just bobbing your fucking head. It's like, my man, you're supposed to be the son of fucking Haku.
Yeah, and Haku wasn't a fucking hyena.
No, it's like, my man, you guys are not scary. You're not tough.
Yeah.
My man, Jacob super kicking motherfuckers with a fucking boot on and fucking still moving as fast with a boot on than when he wasn't. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. And those are the things that are not happening for Solo. He's not having these little intangibles that make him fucking look dominating and fearful and all this other shit like he's a boss. It's not translating well. He has the look, he doesn't have the presence, and he doesn't have the feel. And with him losing all the fucking time, he doesn't have the backing. Because to be honest with you, no one wants Solo versus Roman now.
No
one wants it.
Because if Roman wins, everybody's gonna be like, yeah, we saw that coming. If Roman loses, everybody's gonna be like, okay, why? Yeah, your man right there is he's making the
Snarf.
Snarf.
Yeah.
Lionel's what's it called? Babysitter, basically. He was his technically he was his like nanny. It was funny, but
when does Jacob turn on Solo? I think if The Rock does take over the Bloodline 2.0, I think that's when happens. That's when that happens, because not for nothing. Did you saw that little video, the exclusive WWE video where Solo is standing in the crowd and somebody's saying something and he turns around and goes, "That's part of the plan." Yeah. I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. Is The Rock's gonna take over and Solo, Jacob's gonna go with The Rock. Because
you know what would be a better thing if, like, during the match or whatever, or afterwards, Roman takes his thing. He goes, you know how I know you're not the tribal chief? I said, I put a spy in in your group, and you didn't even know he was there. And then you have Jacob super kick Solo, and you give Jacob to Roman. Yeah, think about that one.
shit. I mean,
If you really want to swerve people, that would be a better swerve.
it would be, and that'd be a good way to keep Jay out of this.
Right.
Because then now you don't need Jay.
Right. Because you actually put Jay away on a different brand, and Jay is doing his own thing. You don't need to bring him in. You don't need to bring him back. You really don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The only, I say this till I die. The only reason why I would want to see Jay back is if he's going to be the one beating Roman. We don't need him going back to being a lackey.
Right, a lackey. That's my problem. Don't bring Jay back to make him a fucking lackey. Oh no, he was bigger. He lost weight to get into the WWE. A lot of weight. He lost like close to 100 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, I think, to be honest with you, I think he's suitable now for the look because no one in the WWE is huge. You know what I'm saying?
No, not like him back in the day. No, you're right.
So he fits in with the size of everybody. He's not overshadowing people with his size. He's doing it with his personality and his demeanor, and that's something that's defeatable. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was Umaga fighting Cody Rhodes, I'm sorry, I'm never gonna believe Cody Rhodes beating Umaga.
Hell no. With that size and speed, mobility, and agility that Umaga had,
Yeah,
oof, bro.
Yeah, I'm never believing fucking Cody Rhodes beating Umaga. Nah,
Well, man,
Umaga was almost.
And again, I grew up in the era where they had Rey Mysterio beating the Big Show and Kevin Nash, and I'm like, all right, come on, motherfuckers, come on, man, make this shit believable.
Yep.
Or Rey Mysterio's beating fucking Mark Henry. Like, come on, man, don't you don't do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to me. You know anywhere else Rey's getting squashed. Stop it.
Yeah. That
But if you really want to, like, really, I guess the best way to say is, because even though right now SmackDown is the brand show, it's not even Raw, it's SmackDown.
And I still don't know
Raw, bro. I saw Raw and I was like, yo, this shit is ass.
Yeah. And they try to pull out all the stops because it went 2 hours. They try to pull out all the stops, and I've been saying this before. Like they already wiped out their celebrity card for WrestleMania, and all these comebacks and all the other shit. Now they have to produce actual wrestling, and they're not producing actual wrestling. Like this whole shit with Rhea Ripley and Dominic and Liv and all that. That's cool. Why? Because we want to see Rhea Ripley. We want to see Rhea Ripley on TV. So anything you got her doing, we want to see it.
Correction, I want to see Liv too.
No, yeah, but no one wants to see Dominic. They could have put a monkey in there, and they probably would have got more ratings. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? Yes or no? Because Dominic, and I know a lot of people don't like him or whatever. I know, but he still has that heat. Like motherfuckers still will boo him to not hear him talk. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know that you've done something that very few people have done. Like he is literally the polar opposite of the pops that Stone Cold used to get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he has kept it ongoing this long is actually a detriment to the storytelling. Now, Lev will tell you, fuck no, I hate that motherfucker.
I hate you.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think it's him that's keeping that heat. I think the fans are just
right.
That became the thing.
As long as he is in anything that Rhea does or Liv does, he's going to keep catching that heat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let's not cut the crap. People still going to boo him because he turned on his father.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? And he got with the hottest chick in class.
Both of them, because Rhea and Liv, damn.
Oh yeah, don't get it twisted. Shit.
You know
That's Junior. Shit. Liv get it too.
You know
don't be shy, girl. Links down below.
Hey, yo, she from the tri-state, baby. She Jersey.
Hey. So that's strike one. But it's all right, though. We can get that back.
Nah. If she was from Boston, that would have been a strike one.
That's true, but we got to go over that bridge. Going over the bridge ain't no problem. Coming back is the problem. New York don't like people who leave.
Motherfucker, you got to leave when you go to Queens or into the Bronx.
But shit, the Bronx, there's no toll in the Bronx. We just get tickets and harassment.
That's right.
Shit, they try to keep us in the Bronx. She let Enzo Amore dig in them guts. Wait, what? She was going out with Enzo Amore?
Yeah, her and Enzo were actually a thing.
She was on cocaine or something?
Not for nothing. Enzo's a charismatic dude. He knows how to speak to the girls.
I mean,
knowing how to speak to these women is half the fucking battle.
That's true.
And one thing that Enzo could do, because he couldn't wrestle, one thing he could do is that he had the gift of gab. Yeah. I'll give him that.
Bada boom, dumbest guy in the room. Yeah, yo, not for nothing. AEW Dream. I didn't know they were still dreaming, but yeah, that's this weekend. It's a pay-per-view. They don't do any build up to any pay-per-view except for Wembley, and that shit went from being the big shit to nothing.
And I'm sorry to cut you off. You know why I don't think? Because I was watching, what was that, Explosion or whatever?
Dynamite,
whatever the fuck shit is called.
I mean, at this point, it might as well be called Explosion.
Bro, I'm looking at that, and then they're talking about the matches at Dream, and I'm like, yo, my man, the only match you guys are really promoting is the women's match, because you guys had like a four-way dance or a triple threat to determine who's gonna challenge fucking the new women's champion, at Dream, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, yo, none of these other matches have anything to do with what you guys are doing at Dream.
Nope.
Like, you guys literally, they are repeating the sins of the past. They are doing the same thing that WCW did. Oh, yeah, WWE has because I tell people what's that, what is it, 83 weeks?
Yeah.
I mean, the WCW was killing WWE because of the storyline, and then the storyline became just over fucking used, and they're like, okay, we have better wrestlers than you guys have, but you're not telling a fucking story. And if you are telling a story, it's a story that you've done already 3 times in the last year. All you did was change the fucking characters.
Yeah. And and the shit is, it's always last minute booking, and none of this shit makes sense. Like, I don't know why John Moxley needs to fight Bryan Danielson for the title when Swerve was the biggest thing they had. Darby Allin was wrestling some fucking body, and now he's wrestling Brody King out of nowhere. Why is Mark Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers, why is he, Briscoe, there you go, my bad, Briscoe wrestling Chris Jericho? Like, I got the card up now. Like, to be honest with you, and Hangman Adam Page versus Jay White, where that came from? Like, they pulled that shit out their ass. Like, I don't even know who the fuck the Beast is and Hologram. And why is Swerve? Why is Swerve coming back at Wrestle Dream to talk to people? This don't make no sense. The only match that actually looks good is Willow Nightingale versus Mariah May, but that seems like that's gonna be a waste because I don't think they're gonna give Willow Nightingale the title.
Nah,
and then Private Party.
They're definitely gonna be outside interference.
Yeah, And Private Party versus the Young Bucks, that match should have happened the first year when they beat them in the fucking tournament.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Private Party's been injured and shit like that, but Private Party should have been in this title hunt for a long time coming. I don't know why. And yo, this is literally, if you got a box of figures and you're like, I haven't played with my figures in a while, and you just put matches together because you're like, something, I think this would be a good match. That's what AEW is to me. It's a grown man playing with his toys and it's on TV.
Bro, they're just throwing shit on the dart.
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense. And I would like for my shit to make sense. I don't care how good the match is going to be. If there's no reason for me to watch it, there's no reason for me to watch it. Just like the Tyson and Jake Paul match fight. The only reason I had to watch that fight is because it's on Netflix. If that shit was on pay-per-view, guess who's not watching it? This guy right here.
I would have gone to the bar because I just want to see Tyson knock this motherfucker heads off. But that's just
no, I hear you, but shit, you watch that shit on ESPN the day after.
I don't know. My man, was it Chengiz Khan? Not for nothing, bro. You sound kind of jealous. Talking about Liv Morgan and Enzo. Now you're talking about
Penelope Ford?
Yeah, with Joy. Was it Joy? Whatever.
Janela?
Yeah, whatever his fucking name is. Man, listen, bro. If either Ford or Liv Morgan came up to you and said, "Fuck me," you're not gonna be thinking about who they used to fuck. You're gonna fuck.
Shit. If they would have said, "Yo, can you pass me that pencil?" I'd have been like, "Hell yeah." Fuck you think this is, girl? Shit, you mine now. Shit. Wrestling got some of the most beautiful women in the world.
They do.
Shit.
But it's like and I'm not picking on you, Con, or whatever, but just like motherfuckers that say, "Oh, I will never date a porn star," but you fuck one.
Mm-hmm. And something, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, I would never date a stupid porn star because there are some. You ever see some of these girls in the interview? They just got no brain whatsoever. Yeah. But that just comes naturally to women. We just turned into Toe in the Show real quick. This Toe in the Hot show real quick for everybody that's listening. But that's just not any stupid woman, whether she did porn or not. I don't think I could handle because she don't got a brain. But if she was sensible, smart, so what? People fuck. And back in my day, we used to send pictures of our dick and all that other shit to girls. So everybody saw your hoo-ha. What am I going? I'm gonna go kill everybody that saw you naked. Everybody's fantasizing about you, and I get to play with you for real. Come on now. That's like saying,
I don't know if I would date a porn star. I'll fuck a whole bunch of them.
Yo, I'm telling you, listen, man. If it depends on which one, because some of them got a part, a fucking piece of me. Poch. I grew up with some of these girls.
Right. and some of them got a piece of somebody fucking else in them.
I hear you, but that's like saying I'll rent the Corvette, but I ain't gonna buy a Corvette because everybody like the Corvette and everybody want the Corvette. Everybody, you're fan.
But there's a lot of mileage on that Corvette.
It's still a classic, baby. You know what I'm saying? You drive down the street with that Corvette and everybody else gonna want it, but they can't get it because you to play it.
Well, actually, they have enough money they can get it.
But not your Corvette.
Yeah. She's literally getting paid to have other people ride in the Corvette that is mine. So yeah, no.
Well, not at the time that you would have,
bro.
It's a signed agreement,
bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. All you gotta do is look at the interview with what's his girl's name? Petite little thing, Riley. Well, Riley Reed or whatever was his name.
Shit.
I know her first name was like Riley or something like that.
Yeah. Hold up. This is Instagram, people. Her?
Yeah, her.
Yeah, Riley Reid.
Yeah. She was dating some dude, and she literally an interview talking about he broke up with me, and I felt upset because I would come home and he wouldn't kiss me. And I'm like, okay, bitch, if you're doing a gangbang and everybody in that gangbang is busting on your face, I wouldn't want to kiss you either.
Yeah, but they basically just cleared out her mouth with all that detergent.
No.
You know, you do know that there's stuff inside there that's lubrication and cleaner.
No.
It fights off the bacteria.
Bro, no. Again, hey.
No.
Hey,
listen, I hear you.
Hey, I'll let you fuck me. Yes, do that. Hey, you want to wipe me up? But I'm gonna tell you, I think the most I would go would be maybe an OF model that does solo. I'd probably be okay with that. Probably.
Oh wait, so you're saying that you don't want to come home to this? This is Instagram. That you wouldn't kiss that, Hutch?
Yeah, no, I'm not kissing that.
Shit, nah,
I tell the truth. After something like that, you know how some people, when they deal with radiation, they gotta take those fucking showers and some shit like that.
Yeah,
I think after some shit like that, that's the only way you're gonna be able to get clean. No.
Nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. But I mean, that's something I get because it's like you know what's happening. But to sit there and be like, oh, because of people used to, other people's perception, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, at the end of the day, I've always been like, I don't give a fuck what people think.
Yeah.
But me personally, I don't want to see my girl fucking getting choked out by a 12-inch fucking dingling, okay? Sorry.
What if it was 11 inches?
No inches. I don't care. Now, if she a porn star, all she does is lesbian porn, I can fuck with that. But no, I'm good.
So she could come home with the taste of plastic in her mouth, just not.
Yeah, and she can come home with a girlfriend too. We okay. We'll be okay.
I hear that. Shit.
Oh, Alana Evans. I remember her. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Right now, I'm sorry. I like, and Lev will tell you straight out. Hocha likes the white girls, bro. I love me some Lena Paul. And who's the other one? Oh, I know she retired, but Danny Daniels. Oof. Some snow bunnies with some asses.
Yo, bro, I've been Jasmine Burns. I think she disappeared after I hit puberty. She probably was like, "Uh-oh, this motherfucker became her age. He could." And she hiding. But she was like half Mexican, half something. But she was a freak though.
Now I remember one girl who was in there for a while, and Bella Anderson, not a Bella Danger.
No.
Anderson.
Oh yeah.
She was how?
Yeah, but she bugging now.
Nah, she's like a real estate agent.
She does have OnlyFans.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you.
I take your word for it.
She bugging. She's selling the same shit that's on the web for free for $200-something. I'm like, nah, honey. The only price that's $250 is if you are here, not your video. You ain't giving me no video for $250. You gonna give me you for $250. You feel me? Like,
I feel you on that. That's what I'm saying. Like, like you got these porn stars that are doing OF, and I'm like, I can just go to Pornhub and spankback.com or whatever and see your videos for free.
It's public documentation. The shit you did.
My man Sarah J. He said Sarah J. got old, but her rack still the size of hot air balloons.
Because, bro, the doctor worked on that one. Plastic don't crack.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I remember Sarah J. and she had a fat ass, but her face was always busted.
Yeah, she always looked as old as she was.
Yeah.
But listen, man, they helped out, and the motherfucker was in need. They do a service for people. But going back to doing services for people, Raquel almost did a service for us in fucking Bad Blood. I was waiting for her to pop out her shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, girl. Is that shirt closed or you got a vest? I'm like, shit, I ain't mind. Do your thing. I was like,
But yeah, but she also came out a little. And I know everybody's talking about, oh, she came out too early and stuff like that. But I'm like, yo,
what?
You guys go over these matches, right?
It was the ref's fault. The ref wasn't supposed to run down there. That's what I heard. But also, if you look at it, when the ref ran down and she hit Rhea, the ref did the oh shit and turned around and went back to the ring.
Yeah.
But I think that was the ref's fault.
It could be. It definitely could be, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, you guys, they rehearsed this. So I don't think she came out when she wasn't supposed to. I'm thinking to myself, yo, something else happened. And now that you're saying that the ref wasn't supposed to be there, he was supposed to be back in the ring, I guess, looking at Liv, because Liv was supposed to like get his attention. Yeah, well, then that probably be on him, not on her.
Yep, because you notice she covered Liv after the bell rang, because I don't think they were supposed to ring the bell.
Yeah, and everybody's like, oh, what is she doing? The referee, pretty much throughout the match, but whatever.
Yeah. I'm happy she's back.
I just like the fact that they're actually keeping this chick going, because
there's nothing else to do.
Well, think about it. What is there on Raw? Everybody they had to finish the fucking McIntyre CM Punk feud because motherfuckers was tired about it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, everybody's like, yo, my man, just get this shit over with now, please.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins hurt again, even though he just came back. My man, the best thing popping off in Raw was the fact is the whole Judgment Day with the Terror Twin shit, but also Bronson Reed.
Yeah,
bro. To me, I've always was a Braun Strowman fan, but it was like, my man, I don't know what you did, but you ain't moving like you used to move before. So it might be time for my man Braun Strowman to hang it up.
I think Braun Strowman tore his groin in that match, though.
Yeah, but even before that match, he wasn't just like when he first debuted and he was just paused, he was just thick, like he was moving. Then he lost all that weight and got shredded, and then for some reason, his movement was kind of diminished.
Yeah, because his muscles are probably too tight now.
Right. You look great. You look fucking cut up and shit like that, but man, you don't look like you moving right. But my man, the biggest thing going on right now in Raw is just Bronson Reed and him going through motherfuckers. Which is what they should have had him doing from the fucking beginning.
Yep. Because God forbid a monster is a fucking monster on the show. Yo, bro, I've been saying this shit. Like, everybody, when Vince first left and Triple H was taking over, I said it. He could have changed it right there on the spot. What's going on, Gigi? Gigi's in the chat. He could have changed it right there on the spot. Then they were like, oh, we gotta wait until the Rumble. Rumble came, nothing happened. It was like, oh, it's into WrestleMania. WrestleMania came, it was the biggest WrestleMania. Yeah, because Ray is watching a movie. He's watching Terrifier 3, so he's gonna be here late. So Hutch decided to jump in and help a brother out. But yeah. Then WrestleMania
I rock with my brothers.
Word.
I'm not gonna leave my brothers in the fucking ditch catching grenades by themselves.
That's right.
Fucking
Ray.
We're gonna have to talk with Ray about
What
that.
did you do, Ray?
Word. So then WrestleMania came. It was the biggest WrestleMania of all time, partly because of The Rock and Roman Reigns. And then right after WrestleMania, what happened?
Nothing.
Instantly went back down to boring. So now you sit there and go, is Triple H the guy? Because I know you said in NXT Black and gold. That was the best shit, and Triple H ran it. But he also had a roster full of fucking people that were the best wrestlers in the world.
But here's the problem: he had full reign. He had full reign in NXT.
He got full reign now. Bro.
Now he does. I think now he does. Because remember, 2 years ago, McMahon retired, and then 6 months later he came back.
But after WrestleMania, it was the era.
I don't think Triple H got full reign. Because remember, when McMahon came back, even Stephanie resigned. Stephanie I don't want any more part of this shit.
But once Vince McMahon was gone, Triple H was promoted the head of the.
Like what I'm trying to say is, when Vince was gone the first time, I don't think.
Yeah. He didn't. Vince, you could smell that he was still there.
Was still Vince's people there. That's what I'm. That's what
Vince was like, "Yo, I'm just gonna start working from home." That's what happened when Vince first left. But now that Vince is gone, Triple H is the guy now.
Right,
it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Well, it is in some aspects, and it's not on other ones. You know, like I get it. You know, listen.
Because before
I
Vince,
truly feel that Triple H is now saying, "Hey, Bronson Reed, I need you to go be that monster."
Yeah, but think about this, Hodge. With Vince, we had the same 5 guys on each show coming up every week. Now with Triple H, we just have a different set of 5 guys. Raw went down to 2 hours, and we still had the same people that were on Raw for the past 5 months. They even rushed the fucking joint so they could show fucking Rhea Ripley and fucking Damon Priest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they literally had Raquel drive them in. They stepped out the car, said, "Look, we're here," and they got back in the car and left.
Right, because everybody else was taping for NXT.
And I think the reason why
NXT is on fire. Like, I think you don't need to have those motherfuckers in NXT.
Yeah. But I think the reason why NXT is successful, it's not because of who runs it. It's the fact that every couple of months, every 2 months maybe, we get a brand new set of stories. So when Roxanne is the champion for this long, she wrestled everyone on the roster, and they're bringing new girls on the roster because every month or every 2 months she got a new opponent. We're not watching her wrestle the same person from January to now. Where fucking ever since SummerSlam, Damian Priest has been wrestling the Judgment Day. He hasn't wrestled anyone else but people in the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley, the same thing. We haven't had a women's championship match between 2 other people besides Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley.
You're right.
And we've been having those bullshit ass tag team matches with the women, and those look like they're going, "Oh shit, I'm supposed to be wrestling tonight?"
I mean, and I'll give you that, but at least in the women's division, not for nothing. You know what? The triple, I said the triangle between Bianca and Jade, Damage Control, and the Unholy
Alliance,
which Isla Dawn, god damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even though it's been like between them 3 just constantly, it's still been good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still been watchable. Yeah, with that rotation. You know, and like now you can start to see that now they're starting to. I think this week you actually started seeing that. Okay, now they're gonna start moving away because they were building the other. But I'm looking at the other women on Raw, and you got Shayna Baszler with that other brolic chick.
Zoe Stark.
Yeah, Zoe Starks or whatever, and now they teamed them up with Sonya Deville. So they're not really a tag team; they're like a group.
Yeah.
And then, because I was watching the 5 women, I guess, tag match they had there, and I'm like, bro, the only team that's there is fucking Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler and everybody else is just a throw-in, a fill-in.
Yeah. And they're trying to make Valkyrie the new Becky Lynch.
No, don't. Let her be her. You don't need to make another Becky Lynch, please. Because and I'm gonna be truthful, and I don't know if anybody else agrees with me, and frankly, I don't give a fuck. The whole "I'm the man" Monica shit was cool, like a year or two ago. Now, anytime she does that, I'm like, yo, man, shit is fucking annoying.
Yeah, it's over with. You're not the man no more.
Like I know you're a big Sasha Banks fan. Or Monet or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm realistic. I understand.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, she's gone. So it's like Charlotte's nowhere to be found.
Yeah. And she was hurt, I think.
Yeah, she's been hurt, and I think that she got re-aggravated something. But maybe she pulled an ass cheek muscle from an ass she don't have.
Yeah, I think that was what it was. Either she messed up her knee or her something with her leg.
It's like you're looking at Raw and you're like, okay, and then you had the whole the Wyatt 6 shit against these guys. Yeah, the new Alpha Male, Alpha Academy, or whatever the fuck they want to be called now.
American Express.
And you're like, bro, Raw has nothing.
Yo, I think they fucked up with the Wyatt 6 and doing that street fight, and then out of nowhere they're gone, and they're showing fucking the QR codes, and the Alpha Academy still walking around like nothing happened. To me, it's like, okay, so what was the point of their rivalry, and what were they trying to accomplish? Were they just fighting?
Right.
Because for that, they should have just went after fucking Tozawa and Otis and let them come back months from now, because they're not on TV anymore.
No, or Maxine Dupree. And not for nothing, Maxine Dupree improved a lot.
She did.
Because I remember when she first had her first solo match and people were in a house show and people were fucking booing her. And then I look at her and I'm like, bro, you guys do know that she's still like in training.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's like, yeah, why have the feud with Chad Gable and his stable? And now
bars.
Huh?
I said bars, Chad Gable and his stable. Okay, I see you, Hutch.
And then I still see them on TV, but I haven't seen the Bray 6.
Yeah, because every once in a while they show a little QR code or that little break in the TV glitching and shit like that. But Leon, that's not going to be interesting anymore.
Yo, Leon, to tell you the truth, I appreciate a wrestler like Otis. It's called comedy relief. You know what I'm saying? Do I need to see him every week? No. But throw him in there every once in a while.
Yeah, and he can also go, but
oh no, he can definitely go. But and I think that sometimes the WWE sticks somebody with a character, and they're like, "No, we want to keep you there." But Otis can go; he can definitely wrestle.
Word.
But I'm looking at it, and I'm like, "Yo, okay, okay, who is the Bray 6 gonna go after now?"
Tyson's saying they might go after the Miz because they had glitched the TV when the Miz was on TV on Monday, but I don't know. They're being very cryptic with their shit, and the Fiend, when he went after people, he ended them, and you didn't see them for a little while, and then he went after somebody else. Here, I think this is why Rotunda was on some I'm gonna do shit my way because the shit they were saying was gonna take too fucking long.
Right. Now here's the other thing: is do we know if Alexa Bliss is even coming back?
I don't know. I don't know because I know she gave birth to a child and she was hurt or something. I think
I know they teased that she was in training, but I'm like, all right, whatever. What does that in training mean? That she's on the fucking elliptical? I'm like, dude, it's like, because I hear people saying, oh no, when she comes back, she's gonna be Sister Abigail, and I'm like, okay, so what the fuck is fucking this girl doing? I thought she was Sister Abigail.
Oh shit, their child is called Hendrix, and he was born on the same day as Jimi Hendrix. That's crazy. She's coming back. She's been trained. Yeah, but you know, this is the thing, though.
What are you gonna do with her?
Yeah, and if they do put her in the Wyatt Six, I think you start building the Wyatt Six up now because it's only going to be less lackluster if they're sitting in the back waiting for her. They need to have that shit established, and she comes in when they're already established to make them stronger. Because when they're sitting there, if they're gonna go after the Miz, why are they gonna go after the Miz? Because he turned his back on our truth. Like, what are we doing here? Because there was no punishment for Chad Gable.
Was saying that the Bo and the Miz were in the Miz Taraj shit. And I'm like, all right, whatever. That don't mean shit to me because that shit was like 5 years ago, bro.
Then he should have went after the Miz first and not after Chad Gable.
100%. Like I don't understand why they went after Chad. I don't even know why they put Chad Gable in the back room and then made him look like he was
shot in the face.
Right. And then next week he's back.
Yeah. Saying that he's unkillable and shit.
No, the only unkillable motherfucker was the Undertaker. Come on now.
Word.
He came back and he was scared of shit or whatever, but he came back like he had no ill effects. Like you the way that should have been portrayed was if he survives that, you have him like in the wheelchair, and you have Otis and them like wheeling him around, and maybe he acts like fucking Jim Carrey character in like in Ace Ventura or something, for like a couple of weeks, but then you show glimpses of him like smiling, and shit, like him building a plan or something. But to have him come back on the next Raw or 2 Raws afterwards, and my man is looking squeaky clean.
Word, because that shit looked like a bullet hole.
My man,
it wasn't a scratch.
He showed no ill effects.
I
agree with you. I believe they already ruined the Wyatt Six.
Yes, because what I was thinking was this: they metaphorically killed him, right? But he's now like a zombie that's being controlled by them, and what we see him do is there's more cinematic shit. So it's almost like we're watching him wrestle, but in his mind. It's almost like a dream world where Pat McAfee was also fucking corrupted, because remember when they interrupted his Pat McAfee show and everything went black?
Yeah.
That could have been a reason. But now Pat McAfee and us see him wrestling in this weird empty arena, and Pat McAfee is announcing the shit. And when the match is over, Michael Cole be like, "Yo, dude, I've been talking to you this whole time, man. What's going on? You didn't respond." And Pat McAfee's like, "What are you talking about? Let's get to the match." And then something else happens, and only us knows what's happening. And you can do some freaky shit like that, and it would be like, okay, so now we got this. And after a couple weeks, Chad Gable comes back, but he's not the same. And it's almost like they're trying to recondition his mind to be the Chad Gable that he was when he was with Otis and Maxine and
they could have made it how that whole scene was like something in his head.
Yeah, and
then but also be like, but was it? And still have little vignettes where he's leaving the scene like the hallway, whatever, and you see one of the Wyatt Six just like leaning up against the wall, just there, not doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, something to torment him.
My man, like right now, I'm like, okay, you build them up, and I'm like, okay.
I'm
like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
And yeah, and I think pace walk, but yeah, what's happening here is the WWE's doing a lot of that shock value, no substance, because they're trying to get that whole let's bring people in with fucking Nicki Minaj and not our wrestling.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, and not the fucking the Hishi that was on Raw.
Bro, that's not even I get mad when that happens.
Dude, I literally every time I see that thing, I want to throw up.
So now what you gonna do with them? We don't know. I don't know. They're doing these little codes like they left for good now and shit. Which, to be honest with you, I think it would have been better if now they separated and they had their own agendas, because Bo Dallas was with the Miz, Siraj, but you know who else went after the Miz and didn't really do nothing after that? What's his face? The mute.
He's one of the Wyatt.
Yeah, he's one of the Wyatt 6. Yeah.
Dimas, was it?
Shit.
It started with a D. Dimas, the guy that was dating that they put in the love triangle and the love fucking story with that girl India or whatever.
Yeah. He got married to her. I don't know why I'm thinking Damian Kidd.
No, it's Dimas or something like that.
Dexter Lumis. There you go.
Lumis, yeah.
You put his names together, Dimas. Yeah, Dexter Lumis. You put Dexter Lumis back with the Miz, right? You put all right. I know these motherfuckers' names, but bear with me. I ain't had that much sleep. The superhero.
Who you
Nikki Cross. You put Nikki Cross, you put her, you get her after
anybody, but you make it as their normal characters.
No, but you could have her go after when she was with the fucking superhero shit. She was a tag team with them, and then he crossed on her.
I know what you're talking. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, I know, but yeah, when she was the superhero tag team.
Yeah, you could have her go after somebody, and Eric Rowan could go after Braun Strowman now that he's whatever the fuck.
Or Bronson Reed.
Yeah,
another monster.
Yeah,
like,
you can
see what you're saying. Like, let them go do their own thing, but still have like traces of the Wyatt 6 characters, like pop up here and there. And then when wherever the next target comes in, I guess you can have those characters disappear again, and they become like the Wyatt 6 again and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but now they're gone, and you're like, okay.
You can even bring in new, like the people that are on the roster that are not shown every week. They can come in and be terrorized and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The Wyatt is going after the Cross. Yo, the carrying Cross, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But at this point, it should be obvious what he's doing. But I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to turn Xavier Woods bad and the Miz behind R-Truth. And is he trying to make his stable bigger, or does he have a group of 12 people and he just said, fuck them, I'm going to do my own thing? Because that don't look like a group anymore. That just looks like Cross is starting problems, and the authors of pain are there to get their ass whooped. Which I don't know how these two big ass men are getting ass whooped by everybody.
I don't know. I really don't know.
And that's another thing that's an issue. There's too many people and too many storylines. There's too many people that have too many things going on at once. Like Seth Rollins is going after Bronson Reed, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre. No, pick one. Because I'm not going to sit here and watch you wrestle CM Punk when you just curb stomped Bronson Reed. What happened to Bronson Reed now?
Right.
And why are you so concerned with CM Punk if you got problems with Bronson Reed? Bronson Reed is a monster that's destroying everybody. You got to keep your fucking attention on him.
Facts.
That just makes Bronson Reed look fucking weak. And that's what pissing me off, because Seth Rollins is a monster killer. Yo, he's the first person to get a clean pin on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. He got a better win on Brock Lesnar than Roman Reigns did. And there's no reason for Seth Rollins to beat Brock Lesnar.
None whatsoever.
Come on, man.
But I think you're right. I think they're trying to do too much. Yo, Leon, first of all, if you want to try to seduce another wrestler, you parade your wife in front of them. Because Scarlett Bordeaux is a fucking smoke show.
Shit. So yeah. She walks past him and then boom, seduced.
Yeah, like I don't even know why she's not even on TV no more.
Well, they got 12 managers in the Final Testament.
Bro, it's too much. I was a big Paul Ellering fan when he was running the War Warriors, Legion of Doom, whatever the hell you want to call them.
Yep.
But it's like, my dude, I think it's over now.
Even in NXT, when the Authors of Pain were there, they were all right. They had good fucking matches. But then they went to go sell stock or some shit. And they came back to be patsies.
Bro, how do you have this faction, right? The Final Testament. But they don't beat anybody up, really.
Yeah. They're the beginning of shit, not the final of anything.
Like, I'm sorry. How you the Final Testament, but ain't nobody scared of you?
Yeah. Yeah. They're solo. They're solo Sequoia.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good analogy.
They got the look. They should be dominant, but they're not. Then it's not working. It's not working.
No, it's as my girl Celia Cruz, may she rest in peace, will say, it's not very good looking.
Yep. And you know something? I have to give it's Cross's fault. Because they're giving them time. They're giving them a chance to marinate a story. And the shit's either not translated well or it's not cohesive. Because, like I said, I don't know what he's doing. And then him being in the group with these people, it's not... What he's doing with Xavier Woods have to do with the Final Testament?
Or whatever he's doing with The Miz.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with him. Why, if he's so concerned about fucking Xavier Woods leaving the New Day, why isn't he putting that effort into the Authors of Pain getting a tag team title shot? Why isn't he so concerned with them going after somebody who matters?
No, right. No, you're right. I completely agree. You know,
the
like
final testicles. Jesus.
Yeah, like not for nothing, man. What was it? Razor and fucking
Tokar and Razor.
Yeah. I mean, every time I try to say the last name on fucking
Akam and Razor.
Right. All I can remember is Razor.
Yeah.
But it's like you watch them and you're like, yo, these guys have too many squash matches, and when they actually have a match with a good tag team recently, because the matches they had with DIY were fucking awesome.
Yeah, but that's DIY, bro.
Right, of course. We all know it's because you know of my man Johnny Wrestling and Tommaso.
Yeah.
Ciampa.
And yo, we can't even talk about them niggas now.
No.
Because they won the tag team titles on SmackDown just to lose it back to these motherfuckers.
Bro, like what? Make it make sense.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense because, to be honest with you, if you're gonna have your guys, the tag team champions, and the guy who's running the shit ain't a champion, there's no point for them to be champions. When Roman was world champion and the Usos were tag team champions, they were running the show. That was dominance. If the Usos were the tag team champions and Roman wasn't the world champion, he didn't belong there.
Right, because we got belts. Where your belt at?
But they should at least gave him the United States title instead of for retiring it. They told Logan to give it back, and they just put it in their vote.
They retired it?
I guess so. Who the fuck is the United States champion?
LA Knight.
And what channel does he wrestle on?
Left bench.
There you go.
Or the couch.
Yeah, because that's another thing.
Because he hasn't been on TV.
Because he's too busy waiting for the winner of Andrade and Carmelo Hayes that they've been wrestling each other for the past 25 weeks. They had the best of 37 matches to see who gets the fucking United States title shot. And guess what happened? Andrade wins, and now Carmelo is still jumping him, so they got to fight again. Like, what?
Wow, that's just horrible.
The WWE needs to bring back death matches because that's the only way a rivalry is going to actually end. They had
look at that, yeah. Was it Joel said that the fucking Motor City Machine Guns are? I did see that they signed with WWE.
Yeah, they're coming to SmackDown.
Yeah. I don't know. What are they going? They're going to put them in matches with fucking DIY?
Pretty much. Motor City Machine Guns are going to come out. They're going to be strong. And then 2 weeks later, we're going to be like, yo, whatever happened to them?
They're not WWE talent.
What's the worst concept? The 24/7 title or the Speed Championship? The Speed Championship. Because at least the 24/7 title had some moments. Because when they did the marriage with Tozawa and Tamina, that was one of the best fucking things I've seen. The Speed Championship, you got to be on X for that. And I've watched some of those matches, and it's like, you know, we're watching this match and fast forward, and the announcers are just talking normal speed. That's what it felt like to me. It didn't feel like nothing special.
I haven't watched one of those things. I really haven't. And I don't really want to.
You're not missing, like.
I mean, at least with the 24/7 title, that you're right. We had moments, you know, R-Truth and Carmella, you know, and the whole roster like running after them, shit like that. You know, like that was entertainment.
Yeah. Shit, Tamina still look good to me now. But no, that Triple H made his announcement. Yo, we got to talk about that shit too. Janelle said that he thought there was going to be a women's mid-card championship, but it was that crown jewel shit.
That shit looked disgusting.
It did. And I don't see the point. Like, I get the point of the best of the best every year, which, yo, don't get me wrong, beautiful. But would it be even better if that crown jewel championship awarded the champion the main event of WrestleMania?
Yes.
Because now they're fighting for something other than an ugly ass title.
Yeah, they are. You know what? That is a great concept. That is a great concept. Wow, yeah, you know what? Like Les said, though, they try to make that title look like the title from Lucha Underground.
Yeah, the Gift of the God, the Gift of the Goblins, Gift of the Gods,
Gift of the Gods. Yeah. But
yeah,
look, I get Lucha Underground. They did it more as like a TV kind of show, whatever.
Yeah.
But even that shit, yo, the stories behind that shit were fucking amazing.
Yep.
Like the back scene shit, you know, that was cool. Like if either of the big players, TNA, AEW, or even WWE, would take a little bit of that concept. Like, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about, you know, motherfuckers talking backstage, and then the camera shows up, and they look at the camera and they acknowledge the camera. Like, no. Lucha Underground, like, the camera would show up and the motherfuckers would keep on talking like the camera wasn't there.
Yeah.
You're like, that's the way you got to do it. You know
yeah. Yeah, and bro, and it's not like they don't have the writers to make shit. You know, you would hope that these wrestlers will be able to show more of their personality. And to be honest with you, I think the women are starting to be more comfortable showing their sexuality, because before they seemed like they were more conservative. Now they're a little bit out there more, but the men are almost like, well, I'm just out here.
Yeah.
And I helped. That's the men's division in WWE, because they ain't really doing nothing. Because to be honest, they got their top guys. Gunther could have been making a lot of people right now look good, just being like, they're not world championship material, but they're definitely main roster material, and they could go after the Intercontinental title or just put on matches, and we could see how good they are, and then they could grow in front of us. But no, he needs to wrestle Sami Zayn.
Which wouldn't be bad had they not had done that shit with the the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
Like, again, they're rehashing the story. It's like, all right, bro, we already saw this. We already saw this TV show.
Yep. And I like when the champion goes, no, I'm not giving you a title shot.
Right. And Gunther's like, yo, dude, I already beat you.
Yeah, because you gotta earn a title shot, and two, you're not on my fucking level. So no. And let him earn it. They always doing this shit where if you call the champion a bitch, he's gonna give you a title shot. And I called Roman Reigns a bitch 4 years ago, and I've never got my title shot. And I'm Cody, you still a bitch. So I want my title shot. You don't need to earn it. You just need to call him a bitch. And you know who started that shit out? Vince McMahon. So who's running the fucking place?
But Leon, we're not saying that Gunther's personality is good right now, though. We like his personality because he'll be like was it 2 weeks ago when Sami Zayn or whoever was talking about Bret Hart was his favorite wrestler, and Gunther goes, my favorite wrestler was Goldberg. But then last week during Bad Blood, he punks Goldberg. Like, that is great. We're not saying that. No, Gunther is great doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I personally think they need to focus more on Gunther as the champion of Raw instead of focusing on CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
Yep.
Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed. Like, you're my man. This man is gold.
Bro, think about this. They just announced champion versus champion gets the crown jewel effect. And then they're going to set up a match between Goldberg and Gunther for crown jewel. Yo, dude, I've been saying crown jewel is the most expensive house show you're ever going to watch on TV. There's no reason to watch crown jewel. It's not going to extend any fucking storylines. No. I don't think anybody's going to lose their title. And if they did, they're just going to lose it back the next week, whatever. That shit is prostitution right there. Crown jewel is prostitution. They go there, they get paid a lot of money, and they do whatever the fucking king says or the prince says, and come back home and say, all right, let's go back to what we was doing before.
Like what were we doing? Bro, I don't get it. Let me see. Most people don't. Yeah, we don't care about crown jewel. The only people who care about crown jewel is WWE.
Yo, remember when crown jewel, it was Triple H and Shawn Michaels versus Kane and Undertaker for crown jewel.
That shit was horrible.
And I never watched it. I would have never known.
Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil slid underneath the ring, unless if it wasn't on World Star, because I didn't watch Crown Jewel and I didn't give a fuck about Crown Jewel.
Bro, I didn't watch Crown Jewel. You know what I did? I watched IG stories. That's how I knew about Crown Jewel.
Yeah, there's so many people nowadays putting up shit about. You would think that WWE is the one that's spending $100 on pay-per-view to watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? With like, it's free to watch on Peacock. And everybody's fucking putting that out there like if it's a Canelo fight. Like, what kind of shit?
Like, yo, enough of nothing. I don't watch Bad Blood, but every half an hour, I was getting somebody's fucking IG story about WWE and the result of the match. I was like, oh man, why I gotta pay fucking $79 on Peacock to watch this shit? I can just watch it on people's IG story.
Word.
Bro.
But
bro, I actually watched that match because somebody put it up like on I forgot what it was, like on YouTube or some shit like that, and I'm like, yo, Shawn Michaels looks old.
Oh yeah,
The Undertaker looks old.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, Triple H, you can tell he's had too many injuries. Like the only one that looked like he was still being able to move was Kane.
Yep. And that was right around the time when Kane was starting his political career.
I don't know about that, Leon.
I was just reading that shit too.
Cyber Sunday was cool, but I like Money in the Bank. I could do without Crown Jewel and Backlash, but I like Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Simply because I like the concept of, yo, if I get that briefcase, I can come in for a title shot anytime I want.
The fact that they can change shit on the fly makes it dope. Like right now, Tiffany Stratton's doing that whole shit with Nia Jax. Right. And you sit there and like, oh, all right, she's gonna probably fight Nia Jax, whatever. But at a moment's notice, she could do that shit on Liv Morgan. And now she's on Raw. And all that shit with the bloodline is done with. I mean, with the Judgment Day is done with.
Right.
Wow. Kane and his little mask he was fighting with. Yo, yeah. I heard that mask was all four of them left out of breath, and they said, yo, because they were out of shape for that. That match literally was, yo, this nigga's giving us $1 million to do this. All right, let's jump in the ring. That's what it was. They didn't fucking train for that shit.
My man goes, does Tiffany screw her out over at Crown Jewel? No, but I wish Tiffany would screw me. God damn, I love that.
Yeah.
And fuck the guy she's dating. Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it was Ludwig.
Yeah, fucking Ludwig.
Yeah,
fuck him.
I don't think she screws over Crown Jewel. I think Crown Jewel is a throwaway show that.
No, here's the thing. I don't think you're gonna get a lot of shock value at Crown Jewel. Simply because what they can do there is limited as to what the prince wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember, some of those motherfuckers were held captive. And I think it was after the first one.
Yeah, because they didn't get paid or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yo, yeah, Jada Parker. Oof, goddamn, Miss Parker. Ooh,
yo.
Damn.
That little shit she does with her fucking shoulder when she walked to the ring.
Yeah. And her finishing move when she just smacks you with your ass. I'm like,
yeah, man.
Your ass, girl.
I fucking as tribute. I volunteer as tribute. But Damon goes AEW having Title Tuesday. Yeah, I think WWE should bring back Taboo Tuesday. Nah, because AEW got wiped. Yo, they got fucking mollywopped on the ratings on Tuesday. Fucking NXT had like 800,000 views and Dynamite had like 300,000. That shit was crazy.
Didn't they also get mollywopped by they lost, I think, last week to Caitlin Clark. Or whenever the Caitlin Clark played on a Tuesday, like when she was in the playoffs. Yeah. Bro, they got shellacked. But so did I know AEW got smoked, but not for nothing. NXT got smoked that week too. Because everybody was watching fucking WNBA. So
yeah. I mean, that was the one game a year that people watch.
So, I mean, like I said, they don't do much shit at Crown Jewel because of restrictions. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the shit that happens at Crown Jewel does not transfer over to the regular shows.
No, yeah. Crown Crown Jewel, like I said, is a house show. It's a event happening for them.
You know what it is? It's a televised dark show.
Yeah. It's like the Christmas tour. You know, whatever happens on that doesn't really reflect the main storyline. It's just they televise it. That's all. They just televise what happens over there. Tony Rigatoni, the new Spaghetti-O champion. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Yo, am I the only one that thinks that's fucking racist?
Yes.
Because when Alba Femi was undefeated, nobody could beat him, and then they get the Don. He loses. He comes back, and I'm sitting there like, why is this white boy coming in here? Why is this white boy like the Italian white boys coming in here to beat this guy?
I mean, yeah,
I don't like this.
Yeah, you know that was racist. I
don't like this.
I mean, so is anytime they do anything else stupid.
Because not for nothing, they could have gave that opportunity to somebody who earned it. But yeah, I'm not saying that I don't know this guy fucking earned it or not, but I remember he was going for the NXT title and all this other shit. But they could have gave that shit to somebody new to be champion.
Of course, but what was I gonna tell you? Shit, I lost my train of thought.
What, being racist?
No. I mean, wrestling has a history of doing shit like that. I mean, look at ECW with the FBI. Come on now.
Yeah.
Full-blooded Italians. I mean, and only Lil Guido was actually Italian. So
yeah, your word.
Nah, dude, that just a lot of that shit is just fucking stupid, though.
Yeah. Oh, but I think you was gonna talk about this guy being the champion or some shit.
No, what I was gonna say is I remember the third member of Gunther's crew.
Yes, Leonardo da Vinci.
Right. Well, yeah, that guy. Like they repackage him as his fucking playboy, and the first match I see,
he loses in 3 seconds.
I'm like, wait, dude, if he did something wrong and you're punishing him, keep it under the original, the old fucking character. You don't give him a new moniker and fucking and then make him look fucking horrible. It's like, you just killed whatever character you gave him.
Yep.
Now you give him a playboy character, but he comes out by himself. No, if you're gonna give him a playboy character, let him come out with a girl on each arm. Let them take off his jacket or his towel or whatever. Like, if you're gonna repackage him as an Italian playboy, you gotta do something more than just have him do these vignettes where he looks cool and then he loses in less than fucking 10 seconds.
Well, Leon, I need Bailey in my life. We can stop Charlotte and Becky, but I need Bailey. Bailey,
I'm gonna be truthful, and I don't know if other people agree with me. Bailey, to me, out of the 4 women, can adapt to other situations that the younger generation is bringing.
Bailey, I think Bailey right now is the best female wrestler we got because a lot of her matches, 1, they're trying something different. 2, there's always something innovative. 3, she did something with Nia that no one else had the balls to do. She was treating Nia like if she wasn't bigger than her, if she was just another woman in there. Right. And yeah, it didn't work all the situations they had, but it definitely showed that Bailey wasn't afraid to wrestle with Nia like Nia was just another wrestler.
Right.
The match she had in the Hell in a Cell with Sasha Banks, they did a lot of shit that no one ever did in the Hell in a Cell. The fucking War Games match that she was in there with Damage Control, she did a lot of shit that they never did in the War Games match. The last match, the main event in NXT Brooklyn, that match was did a lot of shit. This woman has innovated the female wrestling game to be a lot closer than the male's wrestling game when it comes to that whole discrepancy. Because back in the day, like, but they can't wrestle. Now they can wrestle, and she's, in my opinion, the unseen leader in the movement of the women's wrestling being equal to men's wrestling.
Yeah, you know, and I agree with that. And up until a point, I believe that Becky was good. But again, like I said before, when she got that I'm the man character, it was like all her wrestling talent went out the fucking door.
Bro, she didn't have much. Her wrestling talent was as much as her jumping ability.
Well, no, because I remember the match she had where I think it was Asuka in an NXT fucking pay-per-view. And that match was actually fucking awesome. I think younger Becky could wrestle. You know what I'm saying? But I think that now that she knows that, one, she's married to Seth Rollins, they know she's the man. And I'm like, dude,
what up, Cruz?
Yo, what up, Cruz? The fact that she calls herself the man, I'm like, yo.
Well, now she's big time Bex.
Whatever. You know what? Bailey can adapt.
Hold on, real quick. This is for Becky Lynch.
Go suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a
I don't know if I could agree with that. No.
Gigi's in the building, everybody.
I'm tired.
You look very energetic.
Spirit fingers? You giving us the spirit fingers?
This is spirit fingers. This is I forgot what this was, but this is spirit fingers, you know.
That was my favorite part of the movie. These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. Like, what the fuck?
It was a difference. It was a difference. It was a difference.
Yeah.
I just have this massive headache, and it's been like that for like almost 2 days.
Mm.
So
you know what will fix that?
Jameson?
Yeah. And some churrasco.
I funny you say that. I actually had that today. the whatever churrasco. When was that? Was that Monday?
Yeah.
So I had plans to eat it Tuesday. Did not. Had to take care of my kid. Wednesday came, which was yesterday. I feel like it was just so long ago. Wednesday came, and I ended up eating out. And by the time I came back home, I was like, well, that was dinner because I'm not cooking. So I barely opened up the fridge. And then today I was like, if I don't eat the rest of this, because they gave me like 2 steaks. That order, that mini churrasco order, they gave me 2 churrasco steaks.
God damn, girl.
So I ate the rest of it today. I didn't cook today. My child wanted soup, and I was like, here's soup.
Oh, you know what? A sancocho. Yeah.
Yo,
I believe soup is a drink.
I love me some sancocho, but she wanted her Lipton soup. And I was like, all right, whatever. It's a child. You can have your Lipton. You can have your ramen. Whatever. I'm gonna have this rest of churrasco, beans, and rice, and
Word, it help you settle your headache.
she got nighttime medicine in her system. She'll be knocked out within 30 minutes.
Word. So what you came in on is us talking about Becky Lynch. We was giving Bailey her flowers, and now they was saying how once she turned into the man, her wrestling ability went downhill.
No, I don't think so. I think her being the man, I think what it was is that it wasn't her first run of being the man. It was really the second run. And when I say that is because at one point they took that away from her, right? Because Ric Flair felt the way. He felt some type of way because WWE was taking something away from him. So then old man Flair felt a certain way, and he's like, nah, you guys shouldn't be using that, even though he was the one that endorsed it. He was not to say endorsed it, but he was the one that was like, no, you guys can go ahead and use it. But I guess he didn't realize how.
He's an Indian giver.
Yeah. So when she was able to get that title as the man again,
and she was over with it.
You know what I think
got over with
really, but what I think really fucked up Flair was, she was saying that she was the man, but doing Stone Cold's gimmick. 'Cause I think Flair was on some no, I'm the man, not Stone Cold. You gotta associate that shit with me.
I mean,
yeah,
That's what really got her over. The fact that she was Stone Cold. She was Conor
she
McGregor,
was
Steve
more.
Austin.
Becky was definitely more Stone Cold than Ric Flair, but it was like a combination. I don't know. All I know is that I'm excited to see Charlotte Flair make her comeback, and I have a good feeling that it's going to be at the Royal Rumble. That's my guess. I don't think she's going to come back for the rest of this year. I think, and if she does, I mean, it might be the last episode of the year type of vibe, you know? But I don't see her really coming back. And NXT right now, that's a solid roster. I just finished watching NXT from Tuesday because I don't have cable. So I have to wait until the CW puts it on the app the next day. And did I watch the rest of AEW? I don't even know at this point. My head hurts. Matter of fact, I'll put it on here to see what I saw and what I didn't see.
No, a lot of AEW is. I didn't know they were on Tuesday. I didn't know Dream was on this weekend. I didn't know this was happening. I
You
didn't know that
want to
was
know
happening.
why? Because I believe they had baseball on Wednesday.
Yeah,
They had something. I think the
the
playoffs
Yankees.
or something was on Wednesday,
Yeah,
and
yesterday
that's
was Yankees.
and that's why they didn't put it on Wednesday. Because I think they had something going on with TBS or
Yeah, but
TNT or whatever
they
that they couldn't
suck.
do it.
They suck at advertising their shit though. Because
Well,
no one.
they advertised it a little bit. What they really kind of sucked at was fucking Wrestle Dream.
Yeah,
Their advertisement for Wrestle Dream was and is still pretty garbage because
well, it is. It is. 'Cause I was telling
oh,
Shaw.
there's TNA wrestling too for me. Say word. I just looked at my fucking. I haven't even looked at this thing.
Right.
This
Well,
shows you how much out of it I really am. Like my eyes are low and I'm not even high.
yeah.
It's really my headache.
No, but I was telling Toe, like I watched AEW on that link that I put up in the group, and I'm like, wait, they're having a fucking event on Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing about it.
I forgot about it. I really did. We could go down the card, but do we really want to?
No, but we had.
I got the card in my phone.
I was like, well, since you're here, yeah, no, we're not. Okay.
Well,
What?
me and Toe basically said that the best match on there right now, or the only match that they actually fucking are advertised a little bit on Tuesday was the Willow, the fact that Willow won that triple threat or whatever that shit was, and now she's getting a title shot. Like, I don't know anything else that's going on in that fucking in that pay-per-view event. That's sad.
Yeah, and all the matches, like every single match, except for Bryan Danielson, John Moxley, and maybe Will Ospreay, Ricochet, and Takeshita. Every other match in there seems they just do that shit together. And I was telling Hawks, like, it became, we're seeing a grown man have a bucket full of his toys, and every once in a while goes, you know what, I should play with my figures. let me just put these matches together because you know what? I like these people, and I'm just gonna put this match together. There's no reason for it, and that's every week.
Moxley's talking. Wait. Question is, where did I? Oh, this is the beginning. Oh, I didn't watch it. Silly rabbit. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write this down.
So write that down.
Get my book ready. Because I really don't know who's on. Damn, that's really happening this Saturday. What am I doing? Oh, I'm working Saturday.
This is the card.
I got my pen ready. Bruh, hold on. Now you gotta maximize the screen. So everybody in the chat, just Damian, Leon, Michelle, everybody. I'm not looking at your guys anymore because I have to maximize my screen and see what the fuck I'm looking at over here. Hold on.
Yeah, Toe, man. What are you doing, Toe?
I'm just trying to make it more difficult for her.
This is not my day off. Why am I confusing my days off? No,
I'm from the AWA generation and trying to watch new wrestling factions. I see a lot of old school dynamics and new talents today. You know, there's a lot of new talents now trying to be old school with the way they present themselves and doing the factions, but they're too much trying to mimic and not enough trying to take inspiration from. You know what I'm saying? Because Ric Flair took Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, Nature Boy, and then became the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Hulk Hogan took Superstar Billy Graham's shit and became Hulk Hogan. They're not trying to become Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think nowadays people are trying to become the next Austin, the next Jericho, the next this, instead of for just being themselves.
Okay,
That's what makes it not believable.
Oh, hey, I'm looking at it on my screen. Moxley and Danielson.
Me?
All right, we're gonna jot this down because I need to jot this down. I'm gonna put it for Friday because it's easier for me to write. I'm literally writing it in my planner because I have nothing else written in my planner, and I don't have a life as I have a life. I don't really have a life. I stay home.
Hey, if you got a planner, you got more of a life than I do.
I have a planner and I I write it in after I have the plans already.
Okay.
Like I have the planner for the events that are already taken place, and I just write them down. I do have some things written down here prior to the actual date, like my friends' weddings and stuff, and like birthdays and stuff. But like, let's just hypothetically say, like,
I make plans, and then the day it happens, I'm like, fuck. I was really looking forward to doing nothing.
oh, did my shit just like, son of a whore. Please hold. I don't know where I went.
You sound different also.
Yeah, no, everything just restarted on me. Rep.
Hey, she's back.
That's weird. All I did was like, try to clean my screen real quick because I had like a little dot on my face, which my screen was just dirty, and then all of a sudden I wasn't there anymore. Okay, that was weird.
Yeah.
The connection is weird. Okay, so who the fuck is this guy against Brian Cage?
Oh, Atlas Jr. Apparently he's the Ring of Honor World Television Champion.
This is at 0 hour.
Yes.
We'll go with Cage.
All right, so we are picking people.
I'm gonna pick people. Cage.
All right. I'm gonna go with not watching the 0 hour would be a better move. No, I'm gonna go with Atlas Jr. because I don't think they know that Cage is a wrestler. Chungus enjoyed that. Who the fuck is this guy? Nah, if Gigi's computer got the Diddy virus, that shit would have been leaking baby oil.
Stop. Who said that? Now I gotta hold on.
Damien, it would have. This would have been oozing out of the laptop.
I would have slipped out of my seat as soon as I got in.
You were like, ah, boom.
Oh, I should have done that on my head.
Oh shit, fucking lay.
My head really hurts, you guys.
Shit,
I want to drink JMO because I did sound good.
you might be better off, getting some Gatorade or some water or something.
Oh, I've been drinking water like crazy. I have like mad apple juice.
But you didn't drink the water the right way.
I was supposed to drink soda.
You were supposed to freeze it and pour the soda over it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
I ran out of soda. I ran out of my 2-liter finished.
No wonder she got a headache. Okay?
Yeah, she has caffeine withdrawal.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yo, that's a real thing, you guys. Don't fuck around with that. That's a real legit thing.
The first sign of it is not eating your churrasco when you're supposed to.
No, but I had it today and I didn't have to cook, so I didn't cook yesterday. I didn't cook today. It's a beautiful thing. I would say that my kitchen stood clean, but there's other dishes that got dirty. Hey, Michelle, I don't appreciate.
Yeah, I'm over here like, with this new layout because we're in.
Wait, let me look at the comments. I'm gonna look at the comments real quick. Hold on.
Go ahead. With the Restream 2.0, all this shit changed, and they gave me the updated shit, so now I can do this.
Change the font.
To the logo. I can put the logo on this side of the screen instead of for that side of the screen.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
and I can't change. I can't
why
change.
You have so many windows open. I'm just like noticing wood. Oh yeah, girl. Hey yo.
No, she's a wood.
Whoa.
She makes tables and shit. I watch wood crafting. Whoa. Yeah, I watch wood crafting to go to sleep.
How do you know someone?
No, I do.
Yo, Gigi,
whatever you do, don't open up the porn site.
No, trust me. All this is YouTube. The porn is in the other folder.
I thought it was
see? Try on all that.
I watch this shit. Right?
All of this shit helps me go to sleep.
The porn is in his incognito file.
I even look up computer shit. I'm a very freaky guy when it comes to going to sleep.
Oh man! All right, so who's the next?
You do have that baby oil there.
Yeah, but it hasn't been opened yet. That's for when it's very special. That's when I start playing. Tonight is the night of love. Together forever is never enough. Oh.
Fidget toy in my possession. So if you hear something,
I heard it. I was about to say who.
It's me.
Yuck Diddy oil. Hey, listen.
Anyway, we're moving forward. Yuck, Diddy.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to open up these fucking.
I'll play the game here. I'll take Cage.
You'll take Cage.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do this. There you go. Boom. Now we're. Wait, is Gigi still gonna get covered by the? All right, nah. Still got tennis up. Nah. I got a surgically repaired shoulder. Damien, my shit is bionic right now.
He's not the one.
That's why he got the baby oil.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
no one knows what's going on.
Kenny got the churrasco fucking. I mean the churro fucking.
That nigga, the minute he goes like this, I had tennis. I was like, Tenny, what are you doing?
He got tennis. He got tennis.
What are you doing, yo, Hutch? You didn't see that? There's a clip.
I didn't see
Kenny's going like this. Yeah, I got tennis. She told me I was doing this. I was just like, Kenny, what are you doing?
Yeah,
why are you sucking the dick?
He definitely didn't have his McDonald's.
Oh man, so we got Hologram versus the Beast Mortis, whatever.
I don't know who any one of these guys are, but
so Hologram, they're trying to push Hologram a lot. These are all like they're wrestlers from I think Triple A's. I'm not.
He said, "Is he a collectible?"
Because he's a hologram. Is he a collectible?
He's a hologram.
God damn it, Toe.
Wait, what's it?
Try.
I'll go hologram.
So there you go. Hollow shit and hologram I'm gonna pick hologram too if he's the collectible.
So hologram across the board.
Yes. You think Swerve Strickland is gonna win on his return? He's gonna talk. Him versus the mic.
What?
He got his own segment.
They actually promoted him that
So,
he's gonna be there.
They are promoting Swerve Strickland to come back to pretty much introduce Bobby Lashley, right? Because he's the only one that has yet to shown his face on AEW. We know he signed a contract, but we have yet to see him on AEW TV.
There you go.
No, man, I was enjoying that.
All right, go ahead.
Eyebrows.
You look like Tim the Tool Man's neighbor.
I remember that.
My man Wilson. Hey,
Wilson. Hello, neighbor.
Howdy ho, neighbor.
Leon, you have a short one. You don't count. So Swerve Strickland is just
Like
there to kind of call out MVP, to show face to fucking to Shelton Benjamin, and then we're gonna get Bobby Lashley to come and attack him because Swerve Strickland is not going to sign with MVP. Instead, I think MVP should just get Hobbs. I don't know why, but whatever. I guess they don't want two muscle men in the same group. Moving forward, though, now we have interesting matches.
Yeah.
We have Hangman Adam Page versus the Bang Bang Gang. Jay White. Switchblade Jay White. Now, Hangman's on a roll. My question is, do we continue to have him on a roll, or do we see him take this out? I think that we are going to continue having Hangman win, even though I don't want this man to win. I don't want anything to do with fuck Hangman. I fuck Page. Fuck Adam Page. I'm going to say it straight up. Fuck this nigga. I don't like him.
Damn.
I don't like what he did to Swerve. I don't like what he did to Nana.
I don't like the fact that he's still there.
I don't like the fact that he got this ugly ass mustache that makes him look like a
Uto.
porn, or like a fucking terrible 80s porn star.
Yeah.
I really want Switchblade to win because we haven't seen Jay White in the ring for a really long time. He's been out for a while.
Has he?
So, yeah, he has.
Shit, I didn't even know.
Yeah, because you don't watch AEW. You only watch.
I watch it every once a month.
Yeah, for these events.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that you don't watch it. Religiously. I watch it all.
Oh, I mean, shit, I could watch it religiously and still have no idea what's going on.
I mean, no, there's some stuff. You know what it is? It's just that they did terrible promotion on this. They weren't promoting any of the, like, they have, but they haven't. This is the problem with AEW. AEW puts on premium live events, and we can put banger ass matches on. This whole card is a banger. Okay. No matter how you look at things, the only real bathroom match is Mark Briscoe and Chris Jericho. And I think it's because we're over Chris Jericho. Not so much of Briscoe. Briscoe is I love watching Mark Briscoe on my TV screen. I think he's just so damn entertaining. He's great, man. He's great. They gave him the ball and he ran with it as much as he can, and he's going to continue to do so. But again, there wasn't any promoting for this card per se. They put this card together in 2 weeks. That's what
they don't even have Mercedes on it.
No, they don't. And who's her feud now? Oh, against Chris Statlander. That's why.
Mercedes is wrestling against Chris Statlander.
So Mercedes is building a feud with Chris Statlander, and we're going through like Mercedes's bodyguard first, right?
Okay.
Which is Camille. Where they're having like big girls versus big girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing first before Chris Statlander ends up having her match with Mercedes Moné. That's why that card is not on there, because they're still building that feud. Now at the next pay-per-view that they have, which will probably be in like 2 weeks after this, that wig of hers, yo, facts. We'll get into that in a second. But going back to Hangman Adam Page and the Switchblade Jay White, I know Hangman's gonna win, but just because fuck that guy, I'm going with Jay White.
Me too.
Fuck him, that's why.
Fuck him, that's why.
To tell the truth, I'm kind of tired of Hangman Page, so I'll go with White.
Yeah, man, fuck Page.
We're not kind of tired of him anymore. We are tired of him.
Fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Now, this next match, Darby Allin versus Brody King.
Can we just call him his real name? That's Darby Cameron. with that pink fucking.
Which is funny because I saw the Tuesday show. I saw the Tuesday show and I saw him come out and just call this guy, and I'm like, dude, I don't remember when these guys were feuding.
They weren't.
They weren't. What it was is that Darby Allin issued an open challenge because they don't have anybody for him, right? The last thing they did for Darby Allin is to hang this man upside down and let this man almost die in the ring. As I'm watching Hologram, by the way, sorry, completely like on the previous cards, but going against Commander. That's so funny. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't know who gave Darby Allin this pink jacket.
Yeah.
I don't know if he found it at a Goodwill. I don't.
Mommy, baby.
Had a Diddy Freak party.
Maybe he went to a Diddy Freak party and found it on one of the models.
I was passed out.
Well, maybe that was supposed to be white, and he just washed it with one of his socks, and it turned pink.
I just don't see it as it being his fashion wardrobe.
Yeah,
I can see him coming out with like, this is so fucked up for me, like a trench coat.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna say that comment.
This one. Oh, the titty.
I'm not reading any of the comments. No. I have my own comments. I can't read the comments because I maximize the screen so I can see the card because my head hurts and I'm not gonna squint. I'm already squinting as is. And again, I have not smoked all day today because my head hurts. And if I cough, it's going to hurt. And I did take migraine pills for it, so that's why I'm not really drinking. Wait, how long ago was that? It was not long enough. All right. Damn. That's why I'm spinning this stupid thing again. Darby Allin basically said, I want somebody to come out here and make a name off of me. I'm going to give you whoever's that. Basically calling out the whole entire locker room, calling them pussies in a way. And there was only one person that answered that. And then Darby Allin walked all the way up the ramp. And next thing you know, Brody King decides to attack him. So that's why they don't have a feud. He's just Brody King answered Darby Allin's open match challenge, pretty much. That's all it is. That's what it feels like a lot of this shit is anyway. I mean, Jesus, hologram.
Right?
Sorry. I just saw him do a suicide dive, and his head was just like tucked in
Yeah.
at the time. If it wasn't for that guy, he would have fucking broke his neck, bro. The way he just like came, yeah, that didn't look too good. Anyway, Darby Allin or Brody King? What do you guys think?
Brody King, because they want Darby Allin to lose for some reason. Well, this could be a, a gimme match for Darby Allin.
But we say it would be a giving match. I mean, like I
He-
said, I saw some of the I saw some of the AEW event on Tuesday, and
but
all I got from that is Darby Allin is pretty saying, "I got you into AEW,"
Mm-hmm. I told Tony Khan to hire you.
and I'm like, okay.
see, but what I'm thinking
I
is
would have
if
been like,
Darby,
nigga, that was how many years ago, and you still holding a grudge because I'm
yeah,
in a better faction than you.
see, what I'm thinking is if Darby Allin beats Brody King, then he can finally get his title shot against Swerve. He's just gonna have to fight Bryan Danielson for it, and at that time, Moxley will be champion. So that
Mhm.
way it's a 4-way dance, but it's a 1-on-1 match for the title, and he's fighting Swerve Strickland. But in the ring is Bobby Lashley, and he pins John Moxley, but doesn't become the champion.
That was a lot from my head.
Yeah, that's what happens if he beats Brody King.
R.I.P. Brody Lee.
Yeah,
Um,
Hutch is still doing the math on that one. He'll be right with us.
I know, Hodge, just Steiner math, bro. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
Oh, I'm good, but anytime Toe asks a question, I get stumped because I gotta switch my brain from normal people
To toe
to
language.
Toe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Toe has his own language that
Yeah.
only few of us understand. And
Yeah, his Toeisms.
Yeah, because he was the number one contender for Strickland, and then he lost that to Moxley when Bryan Danielson was the title, and then now Moxley's probably gonna beat Bryan Danielson because Danielson wants to retire a man, and then he's gonna fight John Moxley, but Swerve Strickland's gonna go after him because if he's anywhere near the title, Swerve is like, I was your friend, and then next thing you know, boom, we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Dude, I tried to explain how Bryan Danielson is the champion and John Moxley's getting the number one contendership. It took me about 2 hours to get it out, and I still don't know how the fuck it happened. And I'm the one explaining this shit.
Wow. Bro, that's some crazy ass shit, bro. No, but you're right. Like I remember, Swerve had the title, and I'm like, all right, cool, keep it with Swerve, whatever. Danielson, why he get the title? Like he don't need the title. And now, and then you have Moxley and the entire, club turn on him, and I'm like, dude, did I miss something?
Yeah, I thought they were supposed to be friends, but apparently not.
I guess no.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What y'all people tell me is what happens. And all I'm hearing is, well, in 1994, Darby Allin was born and Brody King was 2 years old, and Brody King got jealous because he was a baby and they gave him milk, and Brody King didn't have no milk for his cereal, so now they're wrestling.
Yo, dude, it was literally horrible. I was there like, huh? I was like, what the fuck?
Yep. I'm still like, what the fuck? I remember back in the day when AEW was a wrestling organization.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was like 5 years ago.
Bro. Again, I'm looking at this card and I I keep going back to Darby Allin's pink hoodie. Bro, my man, you're supposed to be in like dark or whatever. You have a pink hoodie.
He's supposed to be Sting.
Sting never wore pink. He wore red.
But Bret the Hitman Stinghart did.
Wow.
So we're really gonna do that? We're really gonna do that? Heard.
Yeah. They got tired of stopping at Texas Roadhouse and Brian ordering the vegan menu. That's a perfect reason for them to beat him up.
This nigga said he ordered from the vegan menu.
That's the perfect reason. I ain't mad at that.
I wonder if that takes that out. Now I'm curious.
My man said the vegan.
I'm gonna go with Brody King because I don't know. I just want to see, and not to say I don't want to see Darby Allin die. God forbid. No, he's done too much already for the company as is. But I feel like as a singles competitor right now, that I guess we're trying to push Brody King, he would need this W more than Darby. But what? Sorry, folks.
All right.
What does that really mean nowadays? I guess is what I'm trying to figure out.
What if Brody King wins?
Yeah.
Brody wins? Nothing. I don't know. He gets to be on Suffer and Succotash.
Wow, we're just gonna leave that alone.
Moving on. Briscoe versus Jericho.
I thought you said we were moving on.
But he never said we was leaving the pain.
I never heard anybody pick for Briscoe versus Jericho. So,
oh man,
I'm gonna say Jericho because I think Jericho's doing this shit on purpose, and he's really the greatest wrestler we've ever seen in our lives.
you think Jericho takes this? But this is for the ROH World Championship. I don't think if you say Jericho, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Briscoe.
I'm gonna go with Jericho because simply don't know much about Briscoe besides he was a tag team with I think his brother, and his brother passed away.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's it. And apparently Jericho said something about that, which pissed him off.
Let me tell you right now, Hutch, if you ever get a chance, look up the Briscoe brothers' greatest tag team matches, and you will understand why he is so good. His brother was great. He is great as well. Obviously, they dominated the tag team division. So for him to be where he's at right now is really dope. My problem is this: we're not getting enough ROH on our TV screens, on our on websites, on anything. ROH was so easy for us to access at one point. I'm reading the comment. Jericho should wear the t-shirt saying, if you can read this, is to change the channel. Ha!
the got it from me.
Yeah, the Briscoes are a really great family of wrestling.
Yeah, no, I mean, I believe me, I've heard the Briscoe name for many years.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I feel like this is just another one of those matches just thrown together.
It was. Well, no, it wasn't thrown together because the thing is that they've been, you know what it is? They've been feuding, but more within their own factions. So in other words, Jericho and the Learning Tree of Cass, and Brian Keith, yeah, the bounty hunter. That's what I wanted to. I was like, what is his name? It's the bounty hunter. Brian Keith, which he's doing great work, man. He's another one that took the ball and ran with it. He said, "Hey, you're gonna be paired up with Jericho." And Jericho, he's like, "Go, let's go," and he's doing well. I don't know if they want to put the championship back on Jericho just to get eyes back on the product. But if you're not really showing me the product and I have to like, not to say go out of my way and pay for it type shit, but like it again, it's not as accessible compared to what it was last time. Like I barely watch ROH. I'd be forgetting that Athena is the women's champion.
Yeah.
Why can't we just mix it up, you guys? Like, why can't you have, you're mixing it up with the men's division. Where's the women's division in this? I don't remember the last time ROH Women's Championship was actually defended.
Wow.
He hasn't got to that box of the ROH figures yet.
Memories.
Who the fuck is this guy? Some random ass person just called me. I don't even know.
Shibata?
No, but it's 11:11. Make a wish, y'all.
Somebody made a wish and it didn't come true.
It didn't.
Like, I wish.
Sorry,
Gigi would pick up the
author.
phone.
Rodolfo. Whoever the fuck you are.
Hi, I'm
Waldo. Was Waldo
from the Democratic Party. Have you been registered?
Author. Rodolfo. Author. Like, you know.
Do you have any DoorDash or Seamless order?
I don't have any, bro. I don't have nothing. Nothing going on today. No, nobody's knocking on my door. I got alcohol that I can't even drink right now. Well, I can't drink, but I choose not to drink. All this other stuff. I am now watching Jericho and Briscoe, I guess, cut a promo.
Okay.
Also, he is talking about his brother. Oh, see? TV time with Chris Jericho. That's funny. They're trying to bring Chris Jericho's talk show back to life. That's adorable. So I think, I don't know, maybe Briscoe's going over, maybe not. I don't know. He looks like he's a bit more serious. So is a serious promo from Mark Briscoe.
Oh yeah, no, it was a good promo.
He's not all wild and crazy and shit like that. Like they told this nigga, yo, we need you to be serious. So good. I'm glad. I want to see this side of him. I want to see the more vicious side of him. I'm like, not to say I'm not tired of the goofy shit. I love it. I think it's great. I think it makes great TV. But I also want to see that fucking like unhinged side of him. Even though he always acts unhinged, but in the comedian way, not a way where it's like, I'm like, yo, he's gonna fuck somebody up. He really gonna fuck somebody up. All right. I'm gonna go with Briscoe. Y'all go with Jericho. We are moving forward to the scapegoat, Jack Perry. And that's I can't pronounce
Shibata.
Shibata. That I know. I always want to pronounce that first name.
Katsuyori Shibata? I don't know.
I think that's as close as we're going to get.
Yeah.
I can't.
This is why Ray shouldn't be watching.
That's why Ray should be here right now. Ray, you're fired. We want the T-shirt back.
He getting pow.
We're getting the T-shirt back with the dog. If this is for the TNT Championship, I don't see Shibata winning.
Yeah, but Jungle Boy and Cowboy shit are in the same
I don't think
the fuck out of here
so.
Shit for me.
I can't put him in that same category as Adam Cowboy bullshit.
My man can't use real glass. He throws a hissy fit, grows a beard, and now they want to treat him like a man. He's Dominic
He wasn't
Mysterio
the
to
one
me.
about the real glass situation. It was Punk.
No, but he wanted to use it, and Punk told him no, and he threw a hissy fit. And then they fired him for
Because
it.
he got suspended for it. He didn't get fired. Did he get?
Remember Punk? Yeah, Punk choked him out. They fired him for it, and then they bring him back.
They suspended before they fired him. That's it. He had a right to throw a hissy fit. Like, how you gonna get fired from a company that you helped brought up from the jump? Pay Punk so much money, right? And then Punk's like, "Nah, I don't feel like it." Punk was a punk ass bitch in AEW, and I hate to say it because he wasn't the best in the world there. Although. No. He was the best at having one of the greatest matches in Hell in a Cell with Drew McIntyre, but that is a different company. I can't go for that. Perry for me is not Hangman Page. Hangman Page is just, there's something about it. Hangman Page does not have charisma or the character. Like, he's starting to build out. He became a boring champion. Jack Perry right now is not a boring champion. The fact that he customized that TNT title, even though it's not really supposed to mean jack shit to anybody, but they gave him that time to go ahead and do that shit and make it his own, is really dope. And that's why I don't see him letting go of that TNT championship just yet. It's Wrestle Dream, but that doesn't mean these dreams come true. That titles will be put in hands.
I don't know why they call it Wrestling Dream, and they're in front of a fucking mountain. But
and they're in front of what? Is that a mountain?
Yeah, it's a mountain. Maybe they're trying to troll Darby Allin because he got hurt before he climbed up Mount Everest.
Is that Mount Everest? The dream? His dream. The boyhood dream that never came true.
Word. But all right, so
you're going with Shibata?
Yeah. Who you got, Hoach? Yeah, I hear you.
Man. I fuck Jungle Boy. So that's all I want to say.
So all right, so he got Shibata too. The World Tag Team Championship match. Private Party versus Young Bucks, aka what should have happened 5 years ago. I'm gonna go with Private Party.
I kind of want to go with Private Party. But is Private Party the tag team that is going to be able to carry this tag team division to where it needs to be at?
Yeah, because they're gonna start a feud the next pay-per-view with somebody. And they're gonna wrestle those people. And then they're gonna have a match, and then they're gonna wrestle other people.
So Private Party. We went through this before. You know what? Private Party for me too. Is that Private Party? And also because Quinn was cool as fuck to me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just go with the Bucks because. Yeah, they run the show, so I doubt they're gonna want to lose on the pay-per-view.
That's another good reason. But they ran this match before, so
yeah.
Let's see. What do we have? 1, 2, 3 more matches.
Yep. Mariah May and Willow Nightingale.
Oh man, why they gonna do this to my girl Nightingale?
Yeah, it's like
I want her to win, but just. Based on what I saw from Tuesday and the spectacle or the joke that they were making up about the women's match, I don't think she wins.
You know, can I say that I think she's the Bailey of the AEW women's division?
Willow?
Yeah.
Bailey in what sense? Like Bailey when Bailey was like
if you need somebody to be in something to make someone look good, you throw Bailey in.
Oh.
And like what I'm saying, like she's the one that can wrestle with anybody, put on a good match with anybody, and if she loses, she doesn't really lose
because the crowd still loves her.
Right?
Yeah. Bailey XL, yo, Chungus, you better watch out. There's a difference between XL and Thick. Will out there looking good. I'm gonna tell your mama on you, boy.
You know what's crazy? It's really hard for certain wrestlers to pull a heel character. And I feel
Yeah.
like because Willow is just so naturally like
Right.
happy. Not
Yeah.
right. Don't be like that.
I
She's
said bright. Right.
bright.
Yeah, like
I thought you said right.
no.
I'm about to say,
No.
to have more manners when it comes to
No. I just scolded Kachungus and I'm gonna come up here and say she's right.
it would. I mean, it would be something that you would.
It would be something I said, but I'm saying bright because no,
you're
because
not. It's like
even when he's mad,
let me hear what I'm. You get what I'm saying, right? He's not making the situation better here, right? Saying
no,
that.
I hear you. Any other wrestler, I'm pretty sure I'd have been like, no, I said right, but I meant bright because even when she's mad, she has this like twinkle in her eye that she's still like happy go lucky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's very hard for her if she got to be killing you type mad to show mad in her. You know what I'm saying? Like everything about her is just hey everybody. You know, she just exudes the whole. We're gonna have a good time no matter what.
Yeah. No, for sure. And that's like, and you know what's crazy is that it's like that's her just overall like aura. That's who she is anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we've met her on the side and everything like that after Battle Club and everything. And that's just who she is. You can tell like this is the person of who she is in general.
Word.
Which is dope, man. I think I should try to clean this with that. I wonder.
The only bad thing she has, Hoach, is that she decided to sign with AEW before she responded to my email to come on the show. I was gonna let her order a la carte, Hoach, but she decided to sign with AEW and she never hit me back up.
I mean, I think AEW was paying her a little bit more than what you was gonna offer her, bro.
They weren't gonna pay her in compliments like me or in the 6 questions like me.
Bro, she got
they called me
she got title belts underneath her name.
They call me Toei Arcadia. Y'all don't watch The Last Dragon, so y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, excuse me, I have that on DVD.
I have it on DVD and Blu-ray.
All right,
2 separate DVD discs.
My man with the glow. Okay,
Yeah.
Stop it. I love that
I'm
movie.
gonna let her order a la carte.
Listen,
But apparently to Willow, I'm just some midget asshole with dreams of ruining the world.
that's not nice to say that about yourself, and Willow will say that about you too.
So I don't think Willow's old enough to know that movie.
She'll get the reference.
No, but I think that they're gonna use her just to lose this match. This girl.
Now, the real question here:
An inflatable garage.
Tony Storm coming back?
Now?
Why not? She was in Japan with her best friend Minnie.
I'm not gonna lie. Was she hurt or was she like?
No, she went crazy for a second.
Oh.
She laughed into the sunset, essentially.
I laugh into the sunset. Okay.
You know how like people say you ride off into the sunset?
Right.
She laughed off and was like, "Oh, I won."
But if she comes back, you think she's still gonna be the Marilyn Monroe of the AEW, or is she gonna come back as a different persona?
She's gonna be an elevated character from that character. So if you're asking if she's still gonna be like that type of person, like a persona, then yes, she is. She was just very recently in Japan, and she helped out Mariah May's BFF. You know.
Oh, the Asian chick.
The Japanese girl that came into the ring.
Yes, with the tits all out.
And the champagne dreams and caviar.
Right.
You know.
Yo, Damien, we go raw over here, bro. We don't go to CVS. But anyway, yeah. I mean, why not? AEW is a bunch of look who's back and look who joined us. Why not?
Now, what's going on with Britt Baker?
You know what's going on with Britt Baker? This is what's going on with Britt Baker.
Hello.
The guy that decided that a movie was more important than.
We have just a little over 30 minutes. And we already went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches. And on the 8th match of this so-called pay-per-view event that Dike was building up, and it wasn't really much of a build-up.
And Ray thinks that he's Jesus all of a sudden because he comes on the 8th day. There wasn't an 8th day, Ray.
Oh man!
And you're not wearing your shirt. How do you go see Terrifier and not wear a Knucklehead shirt?
I love Willow, but damn, she is bright as fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, forgive me. I have like the biggest headache, so my eyes are like super squinty, and it's not because I'm high. It's because I have this massive headache. I'm not drinking JMO. I'm not smoking my usual. I got my little buddy, and I'm barely touching that. But my head hurts, and I just saw so many bright pastel colors because of Willow Nightingale right now. My head hurts me just a little bit more. Why is this girl's tits extra fucking big today?
Why her tits what?
Extra fucking big.
Who's that?
Harlow?
I don't know who that is.
She's the girl that runs with Soraya. The blonde girl.
Ah, okay.
Is it Harlow? Is it Harlow?
I cannot remember her name to save my life right now, but I know who you're talking about.
We're gonna agree to this.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna take a picture.
So what have I missed? What's going on, everyone?
Well, me and Hodge fixed the WWE and AEW, and then Gigi came in, and we diagnosed a headache.
Did not diagnose my headache.
Yeah,
By
and
the
then
way, Ray, you're going to be getting a clothesline from hell and then being put through a table.
covered in baby.
Those plans never change.
Who gave me a close up from hell though?
Because you came in super late,
Surprise.
and thing is
Yeah, it's
acceptable.
I'm sorry.
You're always sorry.
Listen,
Hodge had
we thought that you were over whatever the hell you was going through.
Right.
All right, and Toe had to take control weeks ago, and now he's telling me he's gonna have to take control again. Now you know what happens when he takes control.
Word.
And that's on you, Ray. That's on you.
Word. According to the chat, ice pack on the back of the neck helps headaches.
I'm
That's
not
what
putting
they
an
use.
ice pack on my back.
Yeah, on the back of the neck.
I'm a thug. I'm a thug it out.
Word. He's like, Chody, cause I'm a thug. Yo, you know, Hodge had some plans tonight.
Sorry.
Hodge had plans with a lovely lady tonight that was gonna be his baby mama number 6. And he said, you know what? Toe was on there by himself. He said, he got on the phone. He goes, with all due respect, bitch, we gonna have to cancel. I'll see you tomorrow. And he came on. And you said, no, I gotta do a movie that I could have watched over the weekend. I gotta do an interview that I could have did on a Wednesday afternoon. I gotta color my hair and steal Gigi's color. And then the ultimate disrespect. You go out into the world, into public without the t-shirt. I don't think people's ever seen you wear that t-shirt in the streets, right? My boy is from Brooklyn. He lives 15 minutes away from you.
Who's your boy?
Don't worry about my people. They everywhere, and they ain't never seen you with that shirt on. And this shit came, and I don't like it.
Nah, don't work.
I don't like it. Nah, it doesn't.
What don't like it?
There's no reason.
Why did it came so? Oh my god.
Man, I don't know. And then that's why I bought the other one. I'm probably gonna.
All right, Ray, you want to go through your things quickly?
Yeah.
Man, fuck that.
The rundown.
Oh, she said, "Fuck Ray."
All right.
All right. Brian Cage, Atlas Jr.
Brian Cage.
All right. Hologram versus Beast Moros.
Moros, because they're building up the LFA.
All right. Swerve Strickland on the microphone.
Bobby Lashley's gonna debut.
Okay. Hangman or Jay White?
Jay White, because he just came back.
Okay, Darby Cameron or Brody King?
I don't know why this match is happening. Double count out.
All right. Mark
Did
Briscoe
you
or
not get the
Chris
name
Jericho?
that he just said though? He
He don't
said
listen to
Darby
me.
Cameron. That's how I'm looking at Ray. I was like, I don't
Yeah.
think he caught that.
I don't think I caught it, but I was just like, I don't know why the match is happening. Double
Because
count
Ray
out.
doesn't listen. He just alters the shit to go. See, just I'm telling you, Hodge. Ask him a question. He's gonna change it to fit his answer. All right, yo, Shibata or Jack Perry?
Jack Perry.
Okay, do us a favor. Say his first name for us.
Cuts. Wait, fuck. Hold on. Katsuyo. Fuck. Katsuyo Shibata.
No.
What is
His
it?
first name is Jack. Come on, Ray.
I thought you were talking about Shibata. My bad.
I was talking about Shibata.
Oh my god.
No, I was trying so bad. 'Cause I'm like,
The fact that he didn't ask, wait, which one? Right?
no, I just had a feeling which one because I'm like,
Of course, no,
Racist. Racist.
So
Wait,
is
yeah,
it
triple
not
back. Okay.
Katsuro?
Yes.
What?
I'm tongue tied right now, so I'm not gonna be able to fucking say it even if I wanted to.
Boo. By the way, y'all need to see this fucking video I'm about to send you. It's the most funniest thing. I was taking a picture of it, and I have motion picture, so it takes like a little bit of the recording, but then the
nice,
stream
nice.
is hilarious.
All right. All right. The Private Party versus Young Bucks.
I don't care.
You skip,
I'm gonna be.
you skip Briscoe and Jericho and Darby Allin and Brody.
No,
King.
for Darby and Brody King.
That double count out.
Oh, yeah, he said double count out.
Oh, did he?
Mark Briscoe, Jericho. I think they better not.
You see where I'm going? They better not do it with Jericho because
They
I'm
better
thinking
not,
they want to
but-
put it back on Jericho to put more eyes on the product.
They might. Yeah, we're going Jericho because I feel like they might end up fucking giving this man the title.
Yep. And you said Jungle Boy.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Jack Perry retains. I'm gonna be biased as hell because I want it to happen.
Yep.
Private party.
Yep. I knew you was gonna say that.
My
Willow
boys better win those belts.
We're up to Willow and Mariah May.
Okay, bet.
I say
I'm all
Willow.
caught up. Yeah, I'm going Willow.
You're going Willow?
Wow.
You think Willow's gonna take the title? Do you think Willow's gonna take the title because Tony Storm is gonna come back and cost Mariah May the title? We did see Tony Storm in Japan very recently.
Again, I think she still has a few dates on her tour though. That's the only thing.
So who says that she can't go over there, fuck it up, and then come back?
It's usually not how those tours work, but we've seen crazier.
Well, where is she at right now?
I think still in Japan. She's still doing I can't remember if it's Marvelous or if it's Stardom. But she's still over there in Japan.
But
if
that's
I'm not
the
mistaken.
thing. I'm pretty sure they don't have an event. Oh, because they have like house shows type shit.
Ray just doesn't want your dream to come true. That's all.
He doesn't.
No, I'm still saying
Thriller,
Willow.
he came back a dream killer.
Hey, I did it before.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He killed Damian Priest's dream. Oh,
Yeah, we could say that. That's the person. Yeah,
he's the reason why Damian Priest isn't the champion right now. He needed Finn Balor to jump. All right, so who you got, Hutch? Willow or Mariah?
Oh, I said Mariah.
All right, and Gigi, you going with Mariah?
I'm going with Mariah. I don't see Willow getting this title right now.
But you don't understand. They just signed a major person that no one knows about because she's gonna debut, and then Ricochet's gonna get his match because now they're gonna be able to show their personality in AEW, and that's why Willow's winning. So now the next match, Willow Smith versus Shinashiki Takeshita.
Willow Smith.
Will Ospreay, Ricochet, and Konosuke Takeshita.
If you cannot say it, then don't say it.
That one I know very well because that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, who did you
see
go
that?
for, Toe? Willow?
Yeah, I went with Willow. I'm gonna keep going with Willow until she wins.
I hear that.
That's a good strategy. Eventually, he's not gonna be wrong.
Right? Unless
So
I'm
we
a
got
Jester.
Osprey, Ricochet, and Takeshita.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's Takesha's time. There's no
Agreed.
other time to fuck up Ricochet's run and Willow Smith's run than to have it now.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think they need to put the belt on Ricochet so soon.
Oh, no.
And Will Ospreay could lose it, and it still won't hurt him at the end.
Because then he fights John Moxley for the AEW championship.
No, I think if anything, he would go against Perry and get the TNT title.
What happened to?
I mean, he can go for the international championship again. You know, like obviously we're gonna keep that running in the loop. But I need water.
But Takeshita will always change it back to the American championship.
No, what? No, nigga.
I don't think that's what Takeshita's gonna do.
No.
You never know, man.
Yo,
I
does
think it's
MJF come out of anything, or no? He didn't get paid for this event.
Yeah, MJF is.
I think if anything, we might see Takeshita end up wrestling Okada to unify those two titles. I think that's the plan.
Nah, they're gonna think about it, and then Okada's gonna go, "Oh, sorry, bitch."
They're gonna have to start condensing eventually, for reasons that I
They're
can't.
probably just gonna condense the AEW Women's Championship with the AEW World's Tag Team Championship.
I don't think that's how that condensing works.
Yeah, listen, that's the way AEW books this shit, bro. Book it now, figure it out tomorrow. Ready, fire, aim. That's their motto. When I first heard Hacksaw Jim Duggan say that shit, I swear to God, I was like, that was genius. The most genius shit I've ever heard.
Ready, fire,
Ready,
aim.
fire, aim. I was like, shit, that shit made me want to be Hacksaw Jim Duggan when I grew up.
Oh.
That's what he was getting. All right, so I'm gonna say Takeshita.
Okay.
Who you guys got?
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Takeshita.
Word.
Coach?
I'll go Takesh.
All right. Now, the most I don't give a shit match on the card. Right after Hangman Adam Page and Jay White. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The only reason why I'm saying his name is because it's written on the fucking website, because I don't know it by heart. I'm gonna say, and that's my choice. So who you guys gonna pick?
I think Bryan Danielson returns.
Word. I don't think Moxley wins right now. I don't see Danielson giving up the title right now at this right. I think he wants to finish this year. And 2024, maybe in 2025, he'll wrestle like at least one or twice and then lose it there. You know? I don't see Danielson losing this title. I think he wants this to be his last year.
Yeah. I think if he's going to lose it, though, I think Danielson's going to want to put over a new talent. Give someone that can actually earn from a push here. I don't think it's going to be, yeah, let's just give it to the guy that's old reliable when it comes to winning the title.
But then they're gonna waste that new talent that he just gave the title to.
But that's why they're building it up now.
For MJF. That new talent's gonna win the title, get over, and then lose it to someone else. So that's
And the new talent is going to be Wheeler Yuta.
Ew.
No, ill. They built the character now. Because that's what essentially they're doing.
I think the talent's going to be Darby. I love Wheeler Yuta.
I forgot about him.
It's going to be Wheeler Yuta. I'm so sorry
I'd rather Billy Gunn win that shit than Wheeler Yuta.
I like Wheeler Yuta on the indies. They have not done anything
on the inside. I was like, that's real. On the inside.
God
shit.
damn it,
God.
I was gonna say on the indies because AEW has not done him justice to let him actually fucking perform. Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I said earlier we have toe-isms.
Yes.
That hurt my head even more.
Hey, Ray.
Do what you did, though.
It ain't me, man.
I'm still gonna blame you, Ray.
Why are her
I was
tits
just
so
not-
much out there? I don't get it.
That was
Her
his
tits
mouth.
are not usually this huge, are
I
they?
gotta see this girl.
What were we
It
talking
has
about?
to be the top.
Soraya's
Talking
girl.
about Soraya's girl?
Yeah. I'm
No, I think she
watching
does it on purpose.
AEW, Ray.
Nah, she got some tiggle bitties.
Like I'm watching her in AEW, and this particular tab looks like not only that it looks like it's also padded, so it looks extra.
Oh.
But whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm going with Danielson.
I think
Everybody
it's
else
time for.
agrees? Toe tag?
I think it's time for Danielson to lose it. He's had it too
Yeah,
long.
yeah. I feel he's gonna lose. I think it's Moxley.
And Moxley just came back from vacation, so you know he deserves it.
Well, it's not only that; it's also the way the attack, the plastic bag, fucking trying to kill this man.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I would have rather this be Claudio then, because imagine Claudio and Danielson would have been a fucking banger. But that's just me.
But didn't they fight on Dynamite?
Yeah, but it should have been a pay-per-view match. That's just me.
Yeah, her tits are popping out. I had to put on Dynamite just to see this.
Like they're massive.
Yeah,
That headbutt was good, so
it could be the bra.
that's what I was saying. I think it's the bra on the top where it's extra push-up, so it looks like it's like homegirl looked like she got fucking triple D's on her.
Bueno.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Mox.
Cool.
So me and
I
Ray
wouldn't be
with
mad.
Danielson.
I wouldn't be mad either way, but I'm gonna just say Danielson because I feel like if anything, he's gonna lose it at the December pay-per-view.
What's the December pay-per-view?
To be named. I just know there's one in December.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I don't know the actual name. I don't know what they're calling it. I just know there's a pay-per-view in December.
You know what would have been a better match?
What?
War versus anyone else.
Well, we're seeing a nice segment on Saturday. So.
Oh yeah,
I'm
just gonna be there.
Saturday.
I'm just gonna be there like Kenny, like tennis elbow.
Wait, which where is Kenny? Where Kenny at?
Working on his tennis elbow.
Oh,
yeah.
where DJ at? You lost everybody.
Wow. Okay.
It's the tennis.
They had enough of us.
I guess so. They lasted 2 weeks with us, and I was like, "That's it."
No, they did 3.
2.5.
Okay. Oh shit! But that is Wrestle Dream, everyone.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
I guess
now
I'll
that we
find
have it,
highlights, because unfortunately I will not be able to watch it live.
Word. Me and Hodge spoke about it.
Yeah.
We're not too thrilled on it, but how do you guys feel about The Rock coming back?
I don't mind it because we weren't finished with this anyway.
You was about to say story.
I was about to say story. And I'm trying my best to stay away from that word. Because we had this conversation with a particular person that's in this fiasco.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We weren't done with it though, right? We just put it on a little healthy pause. We're coming back. I'm the people's champ, which I do find a little bit ridiculous that he's always now is going to be coming out with this title that supposedly Muhammad Ali's wife gave and made just for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock.
But you know how they say The Rock doesn't need a title?
Mm-hmm.
But now he's got one. So he doesn't need the WWE title.
He doesn't need the WWE title. He has his own title. And here's the thing. And I think I discussed it before. I think I said it on Monday or something like that. But there was a video swarming around where, there's a fan next to Solo, and he was going to do. He's like, "Yo, that's all part of the plan."
Yeah.
So Solo's bloodline, DK, is all part of the plan. If that is all part of the plan, then The Rock is running that bloodline.
Yep.
It has to be Solo's taking orders from someone.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, is that person horrible at orders.
Solo can be the new tribal chief, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But what's The Rock's position again? He's the high chief?
The final boss and
No, but if we're going by, but we know he's the final boss.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
his brother was
the elder. Because
but is he considered a high chief in Samoa?
I think actually, yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
That's why I
know his mother was.
Wise, but actual, yeah, he is.
I know his mother was
within the, you know what I mean?
In their tree, yeah.
In the PDF file that we just had, the PowerPoint.
I'm mad that they never put out like a better version of that, because even on the PowerPoint, it looks blurry as hell.
They didn't get that pixeling right.
Who sent it over like via Messenger? That's what it feels like. It feels like they were like, "Hey, just put this on the page."
Somebody sent it through WhatsApp and it was compressed.
Jesus,
that hurts.
So The Rock is in Samoa.
Yeah,
The Rock is the Samoan high chief with the name Siiliulu. The late king Malato Tamafalafi II bestowed the title upon him in 2004 during a cultural ceremony. So they call him Siiliulu, whatever. I can't pronounce these shits, but he is actually a high chief.
Yeah.
So Lusakoa can be a tribal chief as long as the high chief says
it. Yeah. My thing is, I don't think he's working under Rock, because if you look at his face on Saturday, he even looks scared. Like, oh fuck, why is he here? So I don't think he's been doing anything.
He's there because the one thing you don't want your boss to do is to come down and fix your problem. You, as in Solo Sokoa, has been given the gift of trying to take out Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
And you have yet to successfully handle that business. So now you force the hand. Don't force the hand. You force the hand. Solo can't do the job. The boys can't do the job. Even Jacob Fatu can't do the job right now.
Yeah.
Nobody's taking care of Cody Rhodes the way the Rock don't need to be in the ring in order for someone to get touched. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They are the Hawaiian people. Yep.
Wait, how? Because I saw that controversy. How did they do that?
How did they do them dirty? I thought they was doing them well.
Well, I think they took out insurance or some shit. Oh no, during the Hawaiian storms, they only fortified their houses. Like they paid extra security and all that other shit for their houses, and they didn't really do nothing for anything else, if I remember correctly. But I could look it up just to.
Because I'm pretty sure that he did donate, but he can't.
I remember a lot of the issue was because instead of them like picking up the bill in a sense, they were helping raise funds. So I remember a lot of people were pissed off at that, like, oh, but you both combined could probably donate a lot more.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
what's up, bro? What you can't have for me?
Yo, why do you sound like you're in the elevator, my guy?
He's probably in the
Because I just
bathroom.
arrived to the toilet.
See?
And this
Why are
is
you
what
hitting
decide
us
to
up
do?
while you in the bathroom, my nigga?
Because I miss y'all. I ain't want to listen.
Not when you
This
like
is
in
the
the
first time
bathroom.
This is
Oh,
the
he's
first
dead
time.
now.
Sorry, my dog
Pray
just got
in there,
really
for
over.
God's sake. You have animals and children.
This is the first time I went 3 for 3, B. I didn't want to miss the thing. I'm here.
Like 3 for 3 on the podcast, or 3 for 3 shits that you did in the bathroom?
No. Both.
Oh, so
Correct.
so yeah, it was because they were asking people to donate and not donating themselves. Like,
No. Well,
I'm pretty
feel
sure
like
that they
must-
donated
no,
themselves.
they donated a little bit, and then they asked everybody else to donate. And people were like, yo, bro, you're the richest woman in the world, and you're a multi-billionaire. Like, you're not. All right, so Johnson and Winfrey each donated $5 million to start the fund, which provides monthly checks for $1,200 to adults displayed in the wildfires. So they donated each $5 million. But I guess people are saying you could donate more, and you want us to donate.
$5 million isn't a nice amount.
What, like, yo, like, and
That's $10
people are,
million.
you know what it is that people are so fucking greedy.
Yeah.
Like, be happy that they actually donated something at all. Like, they didn't do anybody dirty.
I'm not
If they
not
don't want them
defending
to
anyone's
donate-
pockets. It's just
If they don't want them to donate to Hawaii, donate to me.
again,
I'll take the
I
$10
would
million.
accept exactly. I would accept the $5 million from each. Shit, they could give me 3 each. I would have been like,
No, you giving me 5
and it's
each.
like, oh, but yeah, so
That's
y'all
what we
want me to
discussed.
cover the whole.
I'm saying, I'll bargain. I'll be like, yo, y'all can give me $2 million each. I will be happy.
Yes, people are just greedy. Like,
You know
no,
what
that's
the part? It's not the people from the affected area that are complaining. That's the worst part. That it's like, it's everyone else that was quick to be like, oh, but why are they not donating?
Yeah.
It's like,
you know what? This is a toe in the show topic.
yeah, fact.
yeah.
But you know, I'm just gonna say this, so maybe somebody can remind me to talk about this shit more tomorrow.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm thinking?
What?
If
That's
you look
always a
now,
problem.
I was talking to this about show. I was talking to show about this earlier. If you look now, Diddy and all these people are getting arrested for some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I don't think our generation. When I mean our generation, I'm talking about Hutch, Gigi, me. Like
Everyone
our generation was heard. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that generation before us was doing some crazy shit, and then our generation suffered for it, but we wasn't heard. And then the next generation grew up to it, and they're like, I'm not dealing with this shit. And now this generation is speaking out. And now you see that we like, people like, how come they don't say nothing? I'm pretty sure people said something in our generation, but nobody heard them, or they didn't give a shit, or they didn't believe them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now everybody is just coming out with everything. So when you got somebody, I'm gonna donate $5 million to Hawaii. Why don't you donate more? I mean, bro, if you donated $1, they're gonna be like, well, that was enough.
Yeah.
But nobody's telling that broke man, why don't you donate $1.50? You know what I'm saying? But that's a toe in the show topic for tomorrow. Remember that shit, Ray.
Gotcha. Yeah, we definitely
Write that shit down.
Nobody remembered putting 25 cents on a cardboard card at your local bodega to help funds for school in some other country.
Yep, because we couldn't help the schools in America. Because that shit went to the mayor to go fucking to bribe somebody.
Nah, y'all remember when we had to collect pennies?
Yeah.
That was the thing that they would give you the fucking.
You know what's
donate somewhere else, and it's like, why are we just giving pennies?
Yo, all of my when you sold chocolate, all my shit came from a brochure. I never had the box of chocolates to sell people.
Oh, they never gave you the one.
They never gave me the boxes. It was always the magazine. Like, oh, here, buy from this.
No, I got the box.
I had the magazine as well.
Oh damn!
And then we have prizes to collect and everything like that, because it wasn't just chocolate. I mean, I also did chocolate candy bars too.
Yeah.
I've done that as well. I've done both the catalog and that. I used to win like little prizes, like whatever I sold. Right, it's like whatever you sold in this catalog, and correct me if I'm wrong too, but the dollar amount that you completely sold to, well, correction, that your parents completely sold.
Yeah, they took that shit to their job.
Right. you based on the dollar amount, you qualify for these certain prizes. And whatever points you have left over, you may go to the lesser points category and just kind of empty out all those points.
Yep.
It was like fucking. It was like what you call it, Dave and Buster's, but with a catalog and candy.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. And it's always like no one is selling that much candy to get like the real shit you wanted. That it's like, oh man, this is dope. I could get this.
Hey, my mother
And
used to kill it.
Yo, and not for nothing. That's the reason why I don't do a lot of shit. Like when you talk about sponsoring and all that.
Yeah.
I'm the least enthusiastic because I never sold candy because I ain't never see no difference. People go, oh, they sold $1,500 worth of candy. Where that money went? I still got the book that don't have page 46, 47, 48 in it. Like where'd that go? We still don't have basketballs or nets. Like where did it go?
Thanks.
It didn't go to me. It didn't go to the school, so I'm not selling shit. But that's what traumatized me. I don't work for free.
I know. I did that for my daughter's school.
No, I mean.
But to be fair, I also bought like more shit for me, and then I was doing price comparison, and I was like, fuck.
My cousin used to leave the chocolate outside, like in the living room, and she made about $20 off my ass because they always had the chocolate crunch bars. I was like, I'm gonna take one.
Oh shit! Well, just busted open. I'm sorry, my ADD kicked in. My apologies. I heard all of that, so trust me, I definitely did. But then I just saw Willow Nightingale's lip completely busted open.
Yeah,
I'm watching Dynamite Ray.
He posted a picture of it. That shit, I think it was on social media or something. Her lip was swollen.
Yeah, looks great though on TV. Hate to say it like that, but you know. Shit, but yeah, man, those catalogs was the truth, and they were a scheme. They were their first original scam, but it was cool. As a kid, it was cool. As an adult, not so much. I get to actually say that I go through two different types of experience through it. One as a child, and one as a mother of a child who also is a child by heart. And I'm just like, so if I sell enough of this, I can get this. And my child's simple-minded. I just want these. No. We must get this.
And then
let's see how much this can sell.
And then Mark with a Y. Give me $50.
Yo.
I'll send you 2 candles, a cheesecake, and these 4 bars.
Yo. And if I like you, I might toss a little bud on the side like he's a pre-roll.
Word.
I got you.
Word.
Smoke
Did y'all
this,
sell 6?
Smoke this first, then eat all your fucking munchies. Have a great one.
Word. I didn't sell 6, but we call them Lucy's with the one cig a piece.
Yeah, it's a loose.
I used to sell lunch tickets. My mama came in to lunch. She's like, "Why ain't you eating?" I was like, "I'm not hungry." I was like, "Yo, you fucking up my sales over here because I got 3 books of lunch tickets and I'm selling all these motherfuckers." I was an entrepreneur back then, and then taxes hit, and I gotta depend on a algorithm. If there was no such thing as an algorithm, we'll have about 5,000 people watching us right now.
Yo, facts.
Because we're the only people that don't have the same fucking opinion about The Rock being there that everybody else has.
I enjoy it.
No, we enjoy it, but I saw 15 reactions. And I'm sitting there like,
I feel like that the only reaction that you should have like that, right? I mean, this is the thing. It's all about who you are and where you are, right? If it's streamers like ourselves, we would have to pop. Why? Because it's part of the algorithm of what wrestling podcast is, right? And then you see videos of people actually popping because they're actually there at the event. I would have popped hard too. The
Yeah.
Rock. If I'm at a live event and The Rock comes out of nowhere, yeah, I'm popping. I don't give a fuck. I am screaming on time. It's not fucking Rock. I don't care because I'm a fucking mark at a live event. Along with the rest of the people that I'm surrounded by that is also screaming on top of their fucking lungs saying, "Oh my God, Rocky." Right? And then, of course, if you had a watch party,
Yeah.
some people mark out. You're with the right people and everything like that. You would mark out too because it's the fucking Rock. But at least at the watch parties, there's a lot of more different opinions than everybody kind of just simultaneously.
Yeah.
That compared to like a live event in general.
I hear you, but see, the thing with me is like I saw it. I was like, "Oh, The Rock's coming out." To me, I would give more of a pop if I knew what the fuck he was out there for. He went there. He counted to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then went like this, and I'm like, "Who's that for?" Because you already threatened Cody when you left. Are you back to fight Cody because Solo can't do it, or was that for Roman? Is that for Roman?
It's a fourth member.
Who's
It's a fourth member.
Who's this for? And also, why are we forgetting that Jimmy's back? Jimmy just destroyed the new bloodline.
Yeah, like nothing.
Jimmy turned Super Saiyan and destroyed the new bloodline.
Yeah, it's like, God damn it.
So what's happening? I'm sitting here going, what's happening? And I don't have the questions to go, what's gonna be now? I'm just in like,
but that's
I guess
why
we
they
wait
wanted you to leave you on a cliffhanger.
But then we go to SmackDown and Roman's gonna come out and he's gonna say stuff. And then Cody's gonna come out. And then Solo's gonna come out. And then they're gonna show Kevin Owens beating up Cody. And now LA Knight's in the ring.
Yeah.
They have a third hour to play with us.
And what do they start the show with this, or do they end the show?
Oh,
with
they're gonna.
They're gonna make sure you watch the whole damn show.
Just so Roman
They're
can't.
gonna give you a little bit for Roman. You save him all the way at the end. Cody in the beginning.
Yeah, but he's not.
Cody's the
say
opener.
shit.
Roman's the closer.
Yeah, Cody's gonna talk to. Oh, Kevin Owens is gonna open up and say why he jumped Cody, and then Cody's gonna be in the middle talking about I'm too hurt to wrestle, but I want you in a death match right now. And then they go like, no, you can't do that. That's against the rules. And then the last 20 minutes, Roman's gonna walk out. The two minutes left in the show, he's gonna get in the ring, acknowledge me, and they're gonna go. And it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Come back next week. And that's gonna be SmackDown for you. And I missed the days when Sasha opened and Roman closed. Gave me something to look at.
Well, I'm watching Mercedes Moné right now versus Emi Sakura.
And you saw how she looked at the camera, right? That was for me.
Man, fuck up. And
that's how you know Gigi's old school. Because back in the day, we didn't say shut the fuck up. It was the fuck up. The shut was implied.
But I'm just like, because I am a big fan of Emi Sakura. And it's been so long since we've seen Emi Sakura on an AEW TV because of, I guess, her visa and everything like that. She was in Japan on top of that for a long time. But I'm always a fan of her work when she gets in the ring. Like, I always found her style when I was watching AEW Dark, like her character, how she wrestles, how she comes out, how she's the queen, how she sits on them, how she drinks tea on them. Like, there's so much about Emi Sakura as a performer, as a wrestler, that I really admire. And the fact that we're getting her back, or we got her back, I should say, and it's her first match back in AEW TV, and we're doing it with Mercedes Moné, knowing that she's not going to fucking win. That's upsetting. For me, that's fucking upsetting. That's all. I'm just here, just like, and then you're like, oh yeah, they go Sasha, bitch, shut the fuck up. Fuck this bitch right now. She pissed me off that they fucking doing this. I mean, fuck you. Fuck you, Tony. Continue. We're just gonna continue. That shit just pissed me off.
She said you may proceed.
I don't think Toe's there.
Toe left.
My reaction to The Rock was I popped for a second because I'm like, oh shit, The Rock is showing up.
Right, we were talking
Everyone
about
back.
The Rock.
And then it's like, oh, we're gonna keep going with this now.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, wait, why did he count to 4? What the fuck is the 4 about?
4th member.
The Rock is not gonna be in War Games. Hollywood.
Anything about him?
Who's left?
White man.
More people we're bringing into the fold, my guy.
Ooh.
Jimmy Chunga.
Well, Jimmy is part of it already, right? So Jimmy's with Roman.
What about a local
I'm
luau?
not trying to think.
Hickle, they said is going to NXT. Like he's a part of the roster he's signed to is NXT. So they're not bringing him straight up to this.
Who?
Hikuleo. The other.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's a straight NXT.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Who's left?
Well, why can't you bring him up to the main roster for just that spot?
I think their concern is Tongaloa. Look at Tongaloa. Do they want to make him just straight to the main roster and then you get that in a gigantic version?
Can we trade?
Or do you let Hikuleo have some time down there, perfect his craft, and then come to the main roster and be a beast? Because I think that helps Solo a lot.
Not a lot.
Tremendously.
In ring wise, I know the character might not still need some work,
but that's also on their end, not so much on Solo's. And then like he puts in as much as his craft in, but I think it's by pulling him so out, like, and then they're trying to give him a character instead of him being the enforcer. Now he's, Samoan Kingpin over here.
Yeah.
And Suge Knight.
Yeah. But that's also on him, though, that he needs to. They're giving him the main event spot, and he's not making it believable.
He's not utilizing it.
It's not him. It's not Solo.
Who's it on?
It's his tag. It's the Guerrillas of War always losing, looking like fools. It's them as a faction losing to Randy Orton, Cody, and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he lost to Cody Rhodes twice for that title already, and Jacob Fatu, him overshadowing him with looking the craziest and the toughest and all that. That should have helped Solo, but it's hindering him. And to be honest with you, if you wanted Solo to really look like a badass, his whole team needed to look like a badass. When they walked in looking new, we was all like, oh, this is gonna be some crazy shit. And they turned into being patsies. And it's like, well, they some bitch ass niggas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone destroyed his faction Solo. Cody beat up the whole faction Solo.
Bro,
Roman beat up the whole faction Solo. Jimmy beat up the whole faction Solo. Kevin, Randy, all of them got turns beating themselves up except for Jacob.
Eventually, you are the company you keep around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solo could have been what helped Solo a lot was Paul Heyman being deadly afraid of him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In the beginning, when Paul Heyman was afraid of him and he was like, you spoke to Roman. That was the best that we've ever seen Solo. And it wasn't even Solo doing it, it was Paul. Yep. And Hodge was saying that they should have bring someone in to replace Paul. And Solo being, you're not my tribal chief. He goes, and you was never my wise man. And then you bring somebody in to replace Paul and let them be the guy that's the speaker for Solo and the one that's afraid of Solo and all this other shit. Because you got Jacob falling in line with the whole praying shit. It's just not enough.
Yeah, you needed something to give him that almost that voice of reason, because again, Solo WWE style of, hey, we need someone to talk. Solo ain't that guy. Solo isn't the promo. And
not the shit they saying, because I think Solo's a short and sweet kind of guy.
Yeah, and the problem is you need, if you're gonna be in that main event spot, either you need to talk or you need someone that can talk for you.
Yeah.
Because you can't be short and sweet with it. Which is gonna eventually be the issue when it comes to this, because when you sell this feud now, Jacob Fatu can cut a promo. And it's an issue when he's your muscle and your hired gun, and he cut a better
He
promo.
does it better than you.
Yeah.
So
You hired someone to do a better job than you.
yeah.
Yep.
Which usually, again, that's how it works out. That was supposed to be the whole point of this.
What? That was the
With
Rock
the
and
Roman-
Farouk.
Yeah, that's always supposed to be the thing. There's always supposed to be the guy that's like, then takes over. Solo was supposed to be that for Roman. Jacob is going to be that for Solo.
You know what should have happened when they got rid of Paul Heyman. Solo should have stayed quiet. Let Jacob do his shit.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, the fucking hand comes out and Jacob shuts up and gives the mic to Solo. Just the same way Roman did.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody loves him. Shut the fuck up now. To let people know I'm the guy.
It's funny because I was telling Toe what should have happened was when they put Heyman through the table and got rid of him. Before they did that, Solo should have introduced somebody else as his wise man. Because that's what works so well with Roman is that he has his wise man with him. You know, because I'm sorry, like I was telling Toe, Solo's still not ready to be on the mic like that.
Yeah.
He needed I call him a handler. He needed somebody to speak for him or set him up. You know what I'm saying? To talk his shit. You know, and I told the situation would have been when they came in. He goes, "No, you're not my tribal chief." You know, Solo should have said, "I knew you were gonna say that. That is why I've had my own tribal, my own wise man for a couple of weeks, and introduce whoever is it that was gonna be his mouthpiece, and then put Heyman through the table."
Yeah. Shit. Just because of how much lineage he has with the family too. I would have fucking brought in Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Why not?
I
Why not? That was
I was telling Toe, and I told, and if Toe will tell you this, I said they need to bring somebody in who's younger than Heyman, who has more of that slick, but sinister kind of vibe to him.
Yeah.
MVP? No, stop.
And I told them, I said, the WWE dropped the ball with this version of the bloodline because Jacob, not Jacob, but Tonga Loa and Tonga, they look ridiculous. One looks like a hyena, and the other one's like Botch City.
Yeah.
I think here's the thing. So I feel like one is trying to overcompensate the other in a sense of, bro, you're kind of fucking up in the ring. Let me overdo it with my character. But he's always been like that in Japan as well. He's always been over the top with this type of character and everything like that. My thing is that like Tonga needs to not fucking botch in the ring. He is so much. It's like it's not. You know what it is? He's done this in Japan as well, right? We've seen some matches where he's done this in Japan as well, but it's more noticeable now on Monday Night Raw. I mean, on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's more noticeable. And when it's noticeable, it makes not only him, it makes him look like he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know timing. And with him doing that, kind of hinders and affects the overall team.
Yeah.
They're not in
of it. It hurts the presentation of it as a whole because it looks a certain way, and you make it where it's like, this could work. This guy works. We tried with this, but it's not picking up. And it just hinders the whole product. And it's like, now what do we do? Now where do we go with this? Now how do we improve this? But we put all of our eggs in this basket.
And they're trying to figure out how they're going to pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Jacob, who saved this staple, they'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
That's true.
And the problem is that even Jacob now, after like we just said, Jimmy Uso came back, took out everybody.
Yep.
You just made even Jacob look like that was the best thing they did Roman and Jacob did not touch till Saturday. Best thing you could have done. Don't let Jacob have any weakness. Even in the match, Jacob still had his moments where it's like, okay, this works. You let Jimmy Uso come back and hit everybody when Jacob is supposed to be the hired gun. Okay. So that toils it a bit. That it's like you still want to protect him a bit. Because if you have to, he needs to be the guy that.
So in that sense, right? Like I'm taking everything that you say in that sense. We have to add somebody, right? It's all about adding. And there's a numbers game. These Samoans are a numbers game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, they come out the dozen like a fucking warm box of Krispy Kreme donuts. All right, that's how they're coming out. All right.
And now me
There's
and
always going to be someone else, and
Me
there's
too. I want the glazed donut.
Word. Uh-oh.
Oh, Gigi.
Gigi Show left to go get donuts, and Gigi went with him. Oh, there she goes.
There you go.
Well, you're muted now, but see, Krispy Kreme was like, wait a minute.
Krispy
We're
Kreme
closed. Don't be trying to get nobody to come over here.
Fucking Krispy Kreme put the power play. They went, hold up, wait a minute.
We can't feed these Samoans. Oh shit!
Yeah. No, but listen, and it's funny because I even told earlier, I was like, if they really want to pull a swerve on somebody, it would have Jacob turn on Solo, and Roman, and, with them in the ring together, and Roman goes,
technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Now I can hear you.
I know you can. I'm looking at everything over here. Are going great.
So like I was saying, I told Toe, I said, you want to really throw a curveball at everybody, have Roman say, the reason you're not the tribal chief is because I've had a spy in your stable for so long, and then have Jacob super kick fucking Solo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you fucking that would be a swerve that you would do on everybody, because everybody's thinking that Jacob is gonna go with The Rock, and now you have to go with Roman. Because I'm sorry, I'm tired of The Rock.
The sad part is with all this, like I said, Solo looked like, oh shit, why is he here? What if the wasn't for Cody?
Yeah, but then they also have him on fucking video talking about it's all part of the plan.
Yeah, because if you don't know what's going on, but you trying to stay like you the motherfucker in charge. Yeah. I got this. I don't got this. I got this. Yeah.
I had it.
But my whole thing is, what he should just looked at the guy was, what he should have done was just looked over at the fan or whatever, and just give him a small little smile or whatever, a nod, but not say anything. Don't say it's part of the plan.
Yeah, don't do that, because again, you're gonna look stupid when, man. Yeah, you done.
So, right,
you failed. That's why.
I see is better ask for permission.
Permission, yeah.
Right? And then, Solo's there with the boys. The Rock walks in, they all stand up, and they pay respects to their high chief. And acknowledge him. Like pay. You're the bitch tribal chief, right? You don't bitch out because you know who he is. We'll respect you. We ain't gonna back out, but their faces. The only face that's not gonna look like in fear is gonna be Jacob Fatu. He's gonna remain the same face that he has on for everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what they should have did with Solo when they made him the tribal chief.
Yeah.
Yeah, but but we can't cry about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Now we have to pivot, and unfortunately, we have to pivot to The Rock, and we're gonna have to pivot to The Rock, and it's gonna be with Solo and Jacob Fatu, and we're figuring it out.
What they should have did was have Sammy be the tribal chief and Solo follows him.
Oh, God.
Because he beat Gunther.
Why they giving Rikishi to walk around with the Umafola?
You know why?
Fuck them, that's why.
Rikishi probably could have been involved in this if he would have. But because my guy wants to,
just in case the show wasn't looking at you, if he would have shut his fucking mouth,
basically. But because my guy wants to fucking say, "Yo, pray for my son Jimmy Uso." Yo, Jimmy, all right. Yo, they should be doing Jay better. Jay's IC champion right now. Worry about your other son, who he is not living to the potential they want right now.
Living his best life.
It's a situation of Rikishi would have perfectly fit into a situation like this. Rikishi probably could have been the guy to, if they needed to have another wise man. Cool, put Big Keith in. Who better than another elder in that situation? You know? But because he wanted to comment and he wanted to act like a
Benejo.
He wanted to act like a
Uto.
He wanted to act like he is a instead of acting like a vet that knows how this works. Instead of acting like that, he was trying to be he put on his Meltzer hat, and it's like, brother, but you know how this works.
You know something though? I don't think Rikishi's personality would have fit in the way Roman ran his bloodline.
No, but it's a situation of he could have tried to act like, again, fill in that this is the vet here, like do what Haku was doing with him, do what who was it that they brought back when they were doing like the fuck, was it Alpha that they brought in?
What, doing
like 2002, 3-ish era
with
they had
the Hell in a Cell match?
Yeah. Who was it that they brought?
It was Alpha and Sika.
They brought them in, right?
Yeah, both of them, and they gave Roman the.
No. I'm talking. They did it. They had done something like this that even for Rikishi to go full heel, they had someone come in. I can't remember who they fucking brought in, but just a situation like that, just a situation of have that. Hey, I'm here. I know what it takes to get this situation. Have that, just something that's like, okay, cool. We have another presence here in a situation. But like I said, he wanted to give all his input. That's like, but that's not okay. And now Rikishi could stay doing the podcast.
Hey, listen, man, we're better off for it. But all right, before we go, I said this to Hutch in the chat, but I wanted to get your opinions on it. For Tommy, the North American champion, and
he lost
him losing the title to D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo.
I felt that was a little racist. I felt that was a little, I felt that was a little sure. Fucking really. Of course he's gonna be the one. I don't want to say racist. I want to say, of course, this is the fucking guy.
Yeah. I definitely thought it was random that Obafemi lost it to Tony D'Angelo. I'm not saying Tony D'Angelo didn't deserve a title run because the guy definitely has increased with a character. I just thought, damn, out of everyone to beat Obafemi, because Obafemi looked fucking unbeatable for a minute. It just felt weird. But the problem is also going to be now, no matter what Triple H does, now it's going to be viewed as fucking racist. Like,
he doesn't see color.
But bro, come on, man. Obafemi, bro, that dude is gonna be a fucking megastar.
Mm-hmm.
You look at his size, you look at his fucking bro, he's gonna be fine. Like,
now would it be too soon to push him to the main roster right now?
I can see him show up at the Rumble. Let him be a monster in the Rumble. Let him come out. eliminate a good 6-7 motherfuckers, get eliminated, have them then go to Raw.
Bronson Reed, and
Yeah.
then maybe even Braun Strowman, depending on where they're at.
Yeah. Let him have a good elimination there. Next night he shows up on Raw or go to SmackDown. Just he could go up then. I feel like right now is a little too just because it feels like they're transitioning Ethan Page right now. So it's like don't put everyone, because then you have the situation of Aleister Black, Ricochet, all that it's like you start putting everyone on the main roster, and then now what? Because then one, you have to then rebuild NXT, and then two, you keep bringing everyone up, and now what do they do on the main roster? So
Nothing.
It's like you have to time it correctly and make them match.
Well, listen. Well, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
In my department, the way it works is you have a budget. Your budget is allocated towards feeding the staff.
Yep.
If you don't have enough staff, then you got to use less budget. That means next year they're going to give you less budget because that's what you use.
Yeah, because it's
so they need to bring up the NXT guys to eat that food in catering, so that way they don't lose a budget.
Wow.
So I want to remind everyone we're going to be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. for the Toe in the Show with Ray and Gigi. We're going to be talking about a lot of real shit, including the nice topic that we're going to remember by tomorrow. Because I drew a blank already. God damn, that's how fucked up.
Our generation spoke out, but no one heard us.
Yeah, I already fucked up. Jesus.
It's okay. We'll never get on topic anyway. We'll get on and we'll get off and we'll talk about something else. It always happens that way anyway.
It shows.
It's fun time. It's fun time. Plus, like I said, I'm out.
That's like 9 inches in the bedroom.
Who got 9 inches in the bedroom?
Wait, hey.
Thank y'all for tuning in. My apologies again for being late. It's okay. We gave you a little extra.
Ray, you're still going to get the clothesline from hell, and you're going to get the table.
Who is hitting me with this clothesline from hell? Though?
And Gigi, because it was mentioned, we're gonna have Oreos while he goes through a table with Legos on it.
Wait, can I have an
Oreo?
Oreo?
Oreos? Can it be like the double stuffed Oreos?
Yep.
Can I have an Oreo though?
No, you can't. No.
No. You know what? I will get you Oreos from the $1 table. You do not get the double stuff. We might actually not even get the double stuff. We're gonna get the mega stuff. Have you seen those? Those are fucking not good.
Can I have one at least? If I gotta go through?
You gotta go through the table.
You have to go through the table.
All right, because because you're still going through some stuff, man. I thought you was turning. I thought you was turning that corner. Thought you turned that corner, bro.
I'm also looking out for your sugar level to make sure that it doesn't go spiking high with the more extra cream and just too much sugar for you. That's not healthy for you. You like to drink water. You have to be like Toe and drink soda all the time.
That's right. You might go into narcoleptic shock.
And on that note, everybody, Toe, take us home.
I've been talking. I had this under control, and here you go. Fucking get back to your tennis elbow.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Guys, eat your McDonald's so that way you don't get tennis elbow, please. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.